Hello, Twisted. How are you doing, son? Okay, right. I think I'm live now. I think I'm all good. I'm trying to figure out how to do this properly because I don't want to mess up here. Because I know people have been wanting me to do a tier list for about 100 years, so this is good. Hold on, let me click here. Right, that's better. Okay, I think we're good. It says I have 0 views still, but there's 2 people in here, so yeah. Anyway, so let me change these. We're gonna have... I'm heading to your stream because I'm taking a mental health break. Okay. Well, I hope I can be of some assistance to you. And hello, Andrew Torres as well. Okay, so we have S plus tier. Do I just press enter to do that, or is it going to just save? Okay, so that's S plus. Then we have S. If I can type, that'd be fantastic. S plus, then S. Then what should be this tier? S plus S. Then my voice is echoing. Is it? It shouldn't be. Let me listen to my stream. Hold on. So apparently my voice sounds like I'm a robot. Which is fantastic, by the way. Love it. My voice sounds like I'm a robot. So I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. How do I fix this? I don't think it's echoing. I just think it sounds like I'm a robot. Yeah, okay, it's not echoing. It just sounds like I'm a robot. But we'll leave that. It's actually going to be way better. It'll make the tier list experience about 100 times better. So, where were we? We were making the tiers for this. So we have S plus S, then A. I think A would be a good tier to add. And then B. Because I think that's how many tiers are in this game. I do not think there's any less than that. Okay, B. And then, can I remove this? How do I clear this? Delete row, sorry. There we go. Oh, I deleted it. Oh, I'm such a bum. Delete row, delete row, delete row, delete row, delete row. Oh. Someone did something. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I've missed some of you. Hello, Crispy. Who doesn't love Jay? Sailing, Iso Ricky, Boss Kong, Khalib, Anti-Vibes, Asim, Sailing. You're arrested, Dirtbag, Robo Games. I'm not saying it, stop. Hello, Saucy. Pudding Mix, thank you so much for the 8 months. Shout out, happy you want to make a tier list. Stop it. Hello, Chesney. How are we doing, girl? You're echoing, Chief. No, I'm not echoing. It's my voice just sounds like a robot. I'm not echoing. My mic's just being difficult. If I change mic, I guarantee you it'll work. You know what? I'll change mic. Thank you for the 100 bits as well. I'm gonna change mic. Hold up. It's just... Oh my goodness, stop. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. What is that? What is going on? I'll change my mic. This'll fix it. Punch your... I am a bot. You didn't know this? Alright, hold up. I'll be back in a sec. I sound now? Trash? What are we saying? Do I still sound like a robot? Don't say buff Jacqui ever again, okay? That's rule number 1. Do I still sound like a robot? Are we good now? I'm very low. Okay, I'll turn myself up. How about that? Am I good? Right, buff Jacqui. Emmy, stop. Okay? I love you dearly, but no. No buff Jacqui talk. Right, should I put the chat like half on the screen? And then like this? Oh, I can't see the chat still. I mean, I'll just put this full screen. And I'll get the chat up on my phone. But right, guys, this is going to be my tier list. A lot of people have asked me to do a tier list. And I haven't got around to it because I'm ass at everything. And I'm a bad streamer. But, yeah. Scorpion top 1. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to start in the order of the tier list. You know, I'm not going to do like Shao first, Jax first. Even though Shao is first. I'm not going to, you know. Oh, hi, Kate. Yeah, Kate, I just saw you invited me. I will join in a second. I'm going to stream some Resistance after this. But, yeah. So, what we saying? I'm doing very well, thank you. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for the bits right off the bat. And yes, I am a bot. Just want to reiterate that. Hello, Prince J. How are we doing, son? Okay, so, first character on this list. And this is going to be B tier. Because I feel like there are only 4 tiers in this game. This game is actually very balanced. Hello, Wolfsbane. This game is actually very balanced. No biggie, bibby. No worries, bibby. I'll be there in a minute. But yeah. So I feel like this game is very balanced. Scorp bottom 2 or rewrite. Okay, so Shao Kahn. Oh my goodness! Stop the. You won't even let me do this. Thank you so much, Montana, for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. Buff Skarlet, indeed. I agree. Hello, White Pancakes. How we doing? Jacqui bottom 1. Emmy, don't make me ban you. Okay. As I said, love you dearly, but no. No downplay of that bomb. Anyway, Shao Kahn. Now, as much as I'd love to put him in S+, because that's where he should be, I'm going to put him in B tier. And I think you will all agree with that statement. This character is struggling. What these ads are making this whack, but hey, it's fine. I feel like Shao Kahn is a character that isn't bad inherently. You know, he's not a bad character. It's just that compared to everyone else you can see on this screen, he is not good. And, you know, he doesn't really play MK11. You know, this game is based on strike throw mix or auto shimmies. He has neither of them. You know, his 1-2, yes, it can shimmy, but it's not real. Like, for example, if someone ducks the first hit, they can interrupt you before you come out with the 2, which is ass. His fastest mid, 10 frames, forward 3, is -8. You know, he doesn't really have a lot going for him. You're going to make an online versus offline. Do you want me to make an online versus offline? I can do. But this is going to be just offline first. But I can do an online one. But there will only be a few tweaks. Because I don't feel like that many characters get better or way better online in comparison to offline. I think there's only like 5. But we will... If you guys want me to do that, I will do that. Because I feel like it's... zoom in. How do I zoom? Hold up. Right, is that better? Okay, so... Yeah, Shao is B tier because he doesn't play MK11. Let's be honest. He's playing a completely different game. You know, he doesn't have strike throw mix. He doesn't have an auto shimmy. His frames are very bad. But I will say he is not a bad character and he has strengths. But because of everyone else on this screen right now, he has to be B. Let's be honest. Like, he cannot be above it. Based on all the other characters' strengths. So it's top 1. Miss that much stream. I'll sleep past it. My sleep plan is ass. Okay, don't. Hello, McGarrett and 26 Wizard. I'm doing alright. How are we doing, mates? Okay, so Shao's B. Devourer. Now, I won't lie. I thought Devourer was trash at the start. I actually thought she was ass. But then I saw Sonic do work with her at Celtic. And I think Buzzed has potential. So I want to say, for now, I'm going to put her in S. That doesn't mean she's going to be at the top of S, because I have to order this, and there's still all of these people to go, but I think Buzzed is amazing. I just think it's very, very difficult to play. You know, you have to be very, very technical when you play Buzzed. Hi, Molly. How are we doing? Doing great, thanks. That's what I like to hear. How are we doing, Epij? Sorry I keep switching, but I want to read the chat as well. Oh, wait, isn't there like a thing where I can put my chat box? Isn't there like a thing where I can put it like here? Anyway, so I think Buzzed is very, very solid. Setup potential is crazy. You know, she can get the cutest conversions of pretty much any touch. She jails you for days. She has overhead low. Yes, it might be extremely unsafe, but it's still overhead low. She has throw Oki off of a back throw. She has a throw KB and arachnophobia, which is very, very good. But specifically Buzzed, you know, you have 1/2, 1+3 crushing blow, which is good. I think it's 8 frame start. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think her jab's 8 frame start. Oh, who subbed? Do you want some fries of that whoop ass? Hello, Masturbator. How are you doing, son? Why not use Raptor's tier list maker? He has one. Can I just type it in on the internet? Or is this a mistake? Raptor's MK11 tier list. Oh, I'm a bum. Tier list. Is it on the internet? Can I just type it? Thank you so much for Berserk Plays. Combat Academy. Okay, thank you. Hold up. Hello, Dill. How are we doing, son? Combat Academy. Tier list. Let me see. Is this going to be much better? Is this the one this is one everybody uses. Oh, this is NK's tier list. Oh, everyone's tier list is here. Oh, okay. How do I make my own one? Okay. Oh, alright. Can you guys see that very well? Thank you, whoever just suggested that. Thank you. Right, so we have S. We're going to have S, S plus A. Sorry, I can't even speak. S plus S. A. And then B. I think that's right. Thank you for suggesting that. Appreciate it. How are we doing, everybody? Good to see you all. Leaving that tier list behind like he left. Emmy. So term for me, Ben. Hello, Sergi first. I will get to Terminator. Where is he? There he is. So I put Shao in B already. I explained why. I put Devora in S. I explained why. I think she's really solid. She's just extremely difficult to play at the highest level because obviously her lack of a fast mid is very MK11-y, if you get what I'm saying. But sorry, I'm eating Pringles. Excuse my rudeness. But we have Baraka here, one of Dittle's characters. Now, honestly, I love to hate on Baraka because I hate the 1-1-2 mind game. You know, auto shimmy or no auto shimmy. You know, throw, crushing blow, both sides. Yeah, I hate it. But it's not a problem. You know, it's just annoying. Like, it's not. I'm not like, oh my goodness, this character needs to be nerfed. Like, Baraka's cool. I don't mind Baraka. I just meme him because VL. I'm Dill. But let's look at what he's got. So he's got ridiculous damage for a bar. Probably the best 1-bar damage in the game. I think we can all agree with that. I got to go soon. Okay, I'll do Terminator for you. Hello, OPS Soldier. Hello, Dame. How are we doing, love? Okay. So I'll do Baraka and then Terminator. But let's look what he's got. So he's got a really good 1-bar damage. You know, from 7-framer, mind you. 1-1-2 is an amazing string. Forward 4-4, really good string. Safe on block. One of the best down 2s in the game. Decent buttons in forward 2, back 4, down 4, which is +1 for a low poke, which is pretty good. Down forward 1, down forward 3 in Marauder. Down forward 1 in the air with Marauder, which is a fantastic jump in. He's got a lot going for him. Great fireball, mind you. The only problem he has is that he gets outzoned mad. Like he gets bopped in the zoning war. Like, Cetrion bops him. Even Jax bops him with heat. Outtake bops him. Not even just outtake. Showstopper 2. Katana bops him. Lou bops him. Like, I think Jack is a 5-5, but that's just because of the damage. Like, Sonya bops Baraka 2, I believe. And because of that struggle he has getting in on characters, I would put him in A. I think Baraka's like bog standard, middle of the road MK11 character. He's not too good, he's not too bad, he's like bog standard. I think he's very balanced, actually. His damage could take, a bit of a nerf, but for the most part, I'd say he struggles getting in. Yes, he does. Whiffing on hit. Oh, yes, you have made a good point. Hello, VL. He does whiff on hit too. And yes, only 4 tiers, because I only believe there are 4 tiers in this game. I think this game is very balanced. I wouldn't say Shao is that far away from people in A tier, honestly. I just think he needs a few tweaks and he's good. So that's why I'd place Baraka. Terminator, Sid still wants me to place him. Now, I'm going to place him here. I'm not putting him in A tier. I'm just putting him here so I can talk. Terminator is absolutely busted. I think we can all agree. When he gets in, it's not fair. He's not playing the same game as anyone else. He has so much mix off of every single thing. Block, hit, doesn't matter. 25% chance of guessing correctly into mad damage if he's got throw KB. He could have tackle KB. He's got a mid, a 10 framer. He's got a 7 frame jab with decent range, and it's safe on block. He's got a plus, what's shotgun on amp on hit again? I think it's plus 16 or plus 14, something like that. So he has guaranteed standing mix off of a 7 frame jab if he spends a bar. And there's so many layers to that mix, it's crazy. And he's very safe, I feel. Like, I know that doesn't make sense, but like, if you think about it, like, for example, if you forward to someone, I know it's OSable, but there's so many options. You can go for running man 3, you can go for running man grab, you can go for running man cancel, you can go for command grab, you can go for, if you're in destroyer, the ground pound or the overhead again, or, there's so many options you have off of forward 2 and forward 3 that, it's just so much. Yes, Ditto, I agree. He has very bad matchups. Like, I think Sonya bops him. I think Erron bops him. I think Lou bops him. I think Sub bops him. I think Skarlet, Sindel bop him. I think Joker bops him. I actually think Jax does well against Terminator. Johnny bops him. Geras absolutely destroys him. Like, it's bad. Cetrion destroys him too. I think Cetrion, Erron, and Geras. Oh, who was that? Someone followed. I didn't see who did it. Oh, let me check Streamlabs. Thank you so much, King Intoki123 for the follow. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much, Stardust Crusade, for the follow. Appreciate it. So yeah, Jacqui, I feel like as well, kind of bops him, but like Jacqui has to get in, and getting in on Terminator is a very, very scary thing. Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I think Terminator's top 10, so I'm going to put him in S plus tier. He definitely, in the hands of someone capable, I feel like Terminator is limitless in potential. Someone like Dab, like, if you guys have not watched Dab's Terminator, please do. Like, I hate this character. The mix is ridiculous. But watching Dab's Terminator, I actually really, really enjoy watching it. No bias because he's Jack's gang or anything, but I really enjoy watching his Terminator. Dill's Terminator is actually really clean too. It's got much better over the time I've known him. So, like, I actually enjoy watching those two's Terminators. So, Sonic as well, when they play Terminator, I quite enjoy watching them. But I personally think that Terminator is S plus tier. Because he's just insane. Yeah, his Terminator is just so optimal. And I love watching that. A true character specialist. But yes, Terminator is S plus. Cassie Cage. Now, I think Cassie Cage is actually very, very balanced. At the start of the game, obviously, Cassie was stupidly good. I believe she was probably top 3, maybe top 1. Safe auto shimmy. Pretty much because of glow kick had no gap and it was 0. She had 1,000 health. Her forward 4 was 0 instead of -3. Like, she had a lot going for her. Plus, just her in comparison to everybody else, they hadn't been buffed yet, so she was just like way above the rest. She was definitely S plus tier. But now I feel like, due to the auto shimmy or the glow kick nerf, making her auto shimmy actually risky to go for. Now the mix is, do you shoot them with gun, back forward 1, or do you not? There's a mind game. I like the fact that there's a mind game, don't get me wrong. I actually really like that, It's not just brain dead, 1-1 glow kick, or if it hits 1-1 gun into launch, into 29% restand or whatever, like 32% knockdown with glow kick. But I personally feel like she's definitely gone down a tier, but she's still amazing. I feel like she's very balanced. I'm going to place her in S tier. Fantastic mids, fantastic anti-air options, really good keep away, great buttons, decent crushing blows in forward 2 1+3. I think that's a good crushing blow. Nut punch crushing blow is kind of good. Maybe you won't see it go, you won't see it people go for it very often, but I feel like it's very good for cash out and unbreakable damage and dot damage and stuff. I do follow Matimio, yes, I love watching Matimio. Dab is the term, yes he is. Please don't do us today and say Raiden. Hey, you guys just wait. I'm not going to do you dirty, I promise. So Cassie is S tier. I feel like she's better than Devora as well. Okay, so Cetrion. You guys are not going to be surprised. She's S+. I mean, this character has pretty much everything you could ask for in a character, if I'm honest. Great buttons, plus frames, great pokes, great zoning, pretty good damage for a zoner, and the big one, oh no, something else. Great crushing blows, 2-1-3, air boulder, and rock wall. Rock wall in itself is a reason to pick this character. I feel like she's just so good. That neutral move is just ridiculous. Definitely by far one of the best neutral moves in the game. It's so strong. Someone else followed me. I have to check Streamlabs. Thank you so much, Hanan2131, for the follow. I really appreciate that. As I was saying, I feel like Cetrion excels in every area, and her strike throw game is very strong too. She has mids, back 3, forward 2. I feel Cetrion's very strong. Definitely S+ tier. I personally think she's second best in the game. That's just me though, but we will get around to doing that. Plus her fatal blow tracks you. Her active frames are crazy. +3 standing 1. Why don't we play on PC? Because the PS4 what's it called? PS4 is just way more active, and there's way more pro players that play on PS4, so it's just better. And it's more easily accessible, Not everyone has a good PC. PS4s are, bog standard quality around, like all PS4s are the same. So yeah, Cetrion S+ tier. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me there. She's been good the entirety of the game, plus her teleport is just crazy. It's been nerfed, but it's still amazing. The fact that she has a teleport in itself, that just means she's got to be good. So 17 Rockwall active frames. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? You sound like you play Cetrion at Dame. Don't put me on blast like that. Anyway, so Cetrion S+. Erron Black. Now, Josh would love me to put him in B, right? And Josh is my brother and I love him dearly, but no. Erron is not B tier. I think Erron is S tier. Reasons why. So, he has some of the best counter zoning in the game with Scudshot and Rifle and Acid. He has the best closeout in the game. I think Acid is top 3 moves in the game for closeout. Arguably top 1, next to next gen Jacqui and stuff. And Collector Spare Change. I think Acid is just absurdly good. I think it's a really, really, really strong move. One of the best mids in the game, one of the truest mids in back 2. Great 8-frame Punisher in 2-1-2-1-2. Like, I think that's really, really solid. Forward 4, really, really good button. I know people say offline you can react to it and stuff, but I mean, we're in the era of online right now, and even offline I think it's a useful button. Like, not everyone's going to be reacting to every forward 4 that you throw out. Like, that's just not going to happen. Great strike throw game. Throw KB on back throw, which gives him Oki, which is really good. Gets Oki off of his back throw too. Thank you so much, Sunny Decay, for the 2 months. Really appreciate that support, son. Nerf Erron again. Top Cetrion player is pretty much just Dragon. AA round. Yeah, a lot of people have problems with Erron. My bro makes Erron look god tier, and he is already god tier. So yeah, my brother's a really good Erron if you want to watch a good one. But yeah, excuse me, I'm hungry. But yeah, So all the things I just said, plus his fatal blow, has no hitbox, you know, doesn't extend anything out, he shoots you at full screen, used to be 10 frames, which made it, but like pre-patch, Erron was up here, no doubt about it. But then Scudshot received some changes and fatal blow received some changes. Forward 4 amp, no longer amps on, jails on block, you can short hop it. He did take a bit of a beating to the block buffer changes, because now his forward 4 can be punished way easier, because it's -8. He does have some issues, like dial in sucks. You know, Katana has similar issues. If someone holds up on wake up and you dial in 2 and 2 and 2, you'll whiff and then you'll get killed. Same thing with back 2-2-2. One thing that they did change is that back 2-2-2 no longer whiffs on hit when you do it when you hit a grounded opponent, which is very strong. So that was a good quality of life change for Erron. One thing I haven't mentioned as well, broken pokes. I mean, to be honest, I used to complain a lot about Erron's pokes. Josh, he is S tier. But bear in mind, I only have 4 tiers here. I only have 4. I could make another one. I could make it. Actually, I might. I'm going to make another tier. Erron is S tier. Fake tier list from Jordan. I'm disappointed. This is in general. This isn't offline or online. That thing always just sucks. Back 2-2-2 is a ridiculous string. It's absolutely incredible. But this is offline for a start, and I'm putting him here because of Barking Irons and 52 card pickup combined. You say that 2-1-2-1-2 isn't a real shimmy offline, okay? But then you give him a command grab and back 2, which is safe with Barking Iron slide cancel or gun mix-ups, and you've got a character that's 50-50ing you on every single Oki. Plus he's got a good standing 2 stagger, great pokes, great sweep, you know, like he's got a lot going for him. Good counter zoning, good grabs, great strike throw. Like, he's definitely S tier, definitely. He said I'm carried. Josh, you're not carried, you fool. I literally just said you're a go Erron. I literally just said that. But yes, Erron is S tier. Do I think he's better than Devora? Yes, I do. Do I think he's better than Cassie? No, I don't. I'm going to keep him there for now. But I'm going to order this as I go. So yes, Erron is S tier, in my humble opinion. Feel free to disagree with me. But now we have Frost. So I'm going to put her B just to talk about her, and then I'm going to place her. So Frost, I feel like, has received some very, very good changes over the course of the game. When the game came out, I would have said Frost was down here. Better than Shao though. But then she received the back 1 buff, which has done absolute wonders for her, and she received Arctic Anarchy, and the Augur and Frost game plan just go hand in hand. I feel like the Augur is just such a good move. It's so strong. Plus the dive kick is really good too. Adds a lot to her game. You know, her aerial game is also already very strong with her jump kick being so good, and her anti-air game is second to none. I don't think anyone has a better anti-air in this game than Frost. Her down 3, you can't hit it. Like, try and play Scorpion against her, you're gonna die. Like, just down 3, OS every jump. Like, it's crazy good. Personally, Frost's a tough one. I'd probably put her at the end of S, or the very, very top of A, because I feel like she's really, really strong. I just feel like I don't see enough of her for me to warrant putting her in S. That's just me, though. My opinion may change. But I'm going to put her here because A, she has, you know, double throw KB, great mid, 7 frame jab, great range on her normals, down 4, fantastic range, sweep, fantastic range, back 2, fantastic range, back 1 even has some great range to it, great jump kick, great anti-air, very, very solid damage and Oki. Did she get Oki off her back throw? I don't think she does. Or she might get a back 2 or something, but I don't count that as Oki. They did buff her down 1. It's now faster. It used to be 9 frames. Don't know what they were thinking. But yes, personally, I'm going to put Frost in A. What do you guys think about that? Barking Eyes is 33. Feature sounds not able, so we're going to listen to him. Hello, Goblin. This is on offline. If Erron isn't top 5, he's not top 5. As much as I'd love to put him top 5, he's not. Hello, Subby Sub. How are we doing? Good to see you, girl. The way this is going, Erron might barely make this top 5. He's not top 5. Come on now. How are you doing, Super Player Show? yeah, so I will place Frost here, although I could end up putting her in S tier. Geras. Pre-patch, undoubtedly Geras is S+. I do not still believe he is S+. I still think he is very, very, very good, though, and I'm going to put him here. Reason being, yes, he has received some extreme nerfs. I'm actually going to... This is a tough one. Do I think Cassie is better than Geras? Yes, I do. Do I think Erron is better than Geras? I mean, Erron bodies Geras. But does Geras have more losing matchups than Erron? No. I'm going to put Erron... Geras is better than Erron. I think Geras is still amazing. This might be contrary to popular belief, but I think Geras is really, really underrated. Eternal Geras is insane. Like... If you guys have not watched a good Eternal Geras to go to work, watch Ger. Like, it's crazy good how a good Eternal is. Even after the movement nerfs. You know, sand trap meta, bad dash back meta, and sand traps. Plus he has plus 12 or plus 14 on tap. Mid command grab, which is a back forward 2 input. Which has a really solid crushing blow if you can get your ranges right. Great damage, great Oki. I mean, he still has his normal throws, which are the best throws in the game, as they both give fantastic Oki. So you can throw whatever way you want, and you will always get Oki no matter what. That is such a strong tool. 7 frame jab, one of the best range jabs in the game, can punish Erron's boot drop on block. Not many jabs can do that. Fantastic anti-air buttons. Some of the best crushing blows in the entire game, with forward 2-2, 1-1-1, forward 1-1 plus 3-4. Sand trap and infinite warden, even though that's less used now. Like, he just has so much going for him. Like, his downfall is also a great button. Like, I don't body splash. I don't even need to explain how good that is. Like, the character is just solid in so many areas. So I'm gonna put Geras in S tier. Great lows. Who does? Jax is not top 5. He has great cosmetics too. This is also a great point. Geras has great skins. Scorpion next. Great from Brazil. No, Baraka is good. I just think he's very balanced. I think he's in the middle of the road. I don't think he's like, oh my goodness, this character's amazing. And I don't think he's, oh, this character's ass. I think he's just bog standard. If he had no damage, he'd be here. But the fact that he hits like a truck, he goes here. My girl, Jacqui Briggs. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about Lou being top 1. And there's a big debate about what character is the best character in the game. Joker also has a very good shout for top 1. I will get into Joker and Liu Kang later on. Where is Lou on this tier list? There he is. But personally, in my humble opinion, the best character in this game is Jacqui Briggs. I feel like she is the best. There is no one better than Jacqui. Yes, there are people that are close, but I feel like this character does everything. The only thing she hasn't got is a projectile, but does she even need it? Imagine if Upgraded had a projectile. Just imagine. Like, what are you even going to do? I just feel like she has so many options for every single scenario. She has so many mix-ups. She has such great buttons. Forward 3, fantastic. Forward 1, fantastic. Back 2-2, fantastic. Dash punch, one of the best moves in the entire game. Has a crushing blow attached to it. Speaking of crushing blows, some of the best crushing blows in the game. 3-3, clinch, dash punch, throw KB in next gen. She just has so much. And in Upgraded, your forward 1-2 becomes a launcher 2. Plus frames off of 1-1. Plus 2. Throw Oki off back throw. Like, great pokes in down 1 and down 3. Down 4 is even underrated. Like, she just has so much. And her damage, you know, she doesn't tickle. Her damage is amazing. Like, she does really, really, really solid damage. Can choose to make it unbreakable if she so wishes. Doesn't have to play neutral because of leap. And then when she does leap at you, she has mix. Does she jump punch you? If so, she's plus. Does she blast you? If so, guess. Is she going to double blast? Is she going to ground pound? Is she going to jump kick? Is she going to jump punch? You know, there's so much you have to look out for. So personally, in my humble opinion, Jacqui is the best character in this game. Plus her forward 3 low crushes. No, Dame, I'm not saying pick up Jacqui, no. It's a 9 frame cancelable mid that is -2 on block. Do you know how strong that is? Or even offline. There is a mix there. Like, online, that might as well be 0 on block. Because think about it, she's got the extension. So there's always the extension you have to fear. First round, you can cancel it, and the cancel's -1 or 2. Online, there's going to be frames added onto that. So she's at least 0, maybe even +1 by the time you've reacted. Like, honestly, I cannot think of a flaw she has. The only bad thing about her is that she has 950 health. Like, before upgraded, she got zoned out. So I would have put her like 3rd. But she doesn't get zoned out anymore. She doesn't have to play neutral. In a neutral-based game, a character that does not play neutral has to be at the top. And I just feel like she excels in every single area. Like, there is not a single area she doesn't excel in. So I will put Jacqui as the best character in this game. That's just me, though. Joker is, yes, he is amazing. Counts is also -2. I also you react to counts every time, so I don't know. It's a mix, Emmy, at the end of the day. Dash punch jails, best mid in the game, yep. Takeda approves, of course he does. In my opinion, she has no projectile, but does she need one? Honestly, does she need one? Imagine if you gave Jax a leap. Does he need a leap? No, he doesn't. He's already good without one. But why would you give him one? Imagine Johnny with a 9-framer. You don't have to give him one. He's still good without one. Oh, someone followed. Thank you, Mother's Cookies, for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing, Black Lives? Good to see you, son. Buff Jade. Yes, Buff Jade. Oh my goodness. The follows, though. Thank you, Pansick9248 for the follow. Really appreciate that. Anyway, moving on. So, Jacqui, best character in this game, in my humble opinion. Jade. Oh my lord. The follows, though. Thank you, Arzemis, for the follow. Really appreciate that, mate. Appreciate the support. So, Jade. She's a tough one. Because a lot of people, generally, will say they hate Jade. And they'll say that she is hard to play against, or, you know, she's broken. People that say Jade is broken, she's nowhere near broken. She is not a problem. I feel like Jade is actually quite weak in comparison to a lot of other characters. However, Jaded is very underrated. I think Jaded is strong. Being able to have +3 whenever you want, that jails off of a lot of your key buttons, back 3, forward 3, 4, I think is really, really strong. I really truly believe that. You know, I've played Jaded quite a lot recently, and I think it's really strong variation. Fantastic burns as well. If we're just talking about base Jade, with down 4, back 2, back 1 cancel, forward 3, 4, really good. Down 2, don't even have to talk about how good of a button that is. I feel like she has a lot going for her in the neutral department. Her neutral is very strong. However, she has weaknesses in that her comeback potential is pretty much non-existent. Jade, yes, she is a matchup character. That's exactly how I describe her. Poor Jade indeed. Term S+, I'm a head out. He is, come on. He is S+. Thank you so much, Crypto, for the Twitch Prime, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys for being in here, though. I've got 216 of you bems in here. Really appreciate that. But yes, her buttons are amazing. Her neutral is really solid. I just think she lacks in the damage department, the comeback potential department, and the fact that some of her stuff whiffs, like her nitro kick sometimes just whiffs for no reason. Also, her counter zoning is arguably the strongest in the game with is Glow. Glow is a fantastic move. But yes, you can react to it. Like, a good example of that is NK. He does not let Jade's Glow on him because he has Flying Kick. Subs, you know, has Slide. Johnny has Shadow Kick. Jacqui has Dash Punch. Kano has Kano Ball. Like, there are a lot of characters that just react to Glow and just go, you know what? No, you're not glowing. No thanks. Jacqui, for example, can crush and glow you for 24%. So can Liu Kang, you know. You can get KB'd for that sort of thing. Thank you so much, Combat Chronicles, for the gifted sub to Okonu. Thank you so much. What I rate the Jade Katana matchup sounds 5-5 to me. Personally, I would put Jade here. Again, I think she's solid, but she has a lot of issues. Mainly her damage and her comeback potential. But she's good for matchups. You know, she struggles against a decent bit of the cast. I think her defense isn't the greatest. Plus, you know, she doesn't hurt. She tickles when she hits you. So it's not like, you know, for example, let's say you neutral duck a Liu Kang and he has bicycle loaded. You're eating 35% at least. If you neutral duck a Jade, max you're eating about 20. If that. You know. I will say as well, she has a throw crushing blow, which is really decent. Good zoning and Emerald Defender. Untamable I've not really explored, but for the most part I would say Jade is A tier. I think she's at the point of balance. I don't think she's too good, I don't think she's too bad. I just think she could use some buffs, definitely. That's where I'd place Jade for now. Do I think Baraka is better than Jade? Frost is definitely better than Jade. Do I think Baraka is better than Jade? No. I don't. I think she's there. I mean, why would you glow against Jacqui though? Because Blast is a projectile. I think Blast goes... if you glow up, Blast goes through you. I believe. Because Shang can smoke parry it. I think Jade is better than Baraka. Jade isn't better than Baraka. I don't even know why I contemplated that idea. Anyway, now, my boy. My favourite. My boy, Jax. Okay. Now, I would love to put him in C tier because both my boys would be in there. But no, he's not. Okay. Since I have put in so much time with this character, and I think I've probably played him the most next to people like Gunny, Undead Jim, Ominous, I feel like Jax is good. He is not a bad character in any sense of the word. He is a very, very solid character. He has a lot going for him. 9 frame mid, not many people can say that. Plus frames with stand 1 and forward 4 I think are actually quite strong, even though they're only plus 1. You have mind games, you know, with back forward 2, which is true block string, which is a true block string, pardon. So, Fatal Blow, best in the game. You can't even say anyone else is better. In terms of what it's like, in terms of an attack, it's the best. You know, you have utility Fatal Blows like these two down here, Johnny and Joker. Those, utility-wise, are probably better. But even then, I'd still argue Jax is better because you, from utility standpoint, you gain heat. And you're plus 5. So it's comeback potential city. You know, he's got a lot going for him in that regard. Fantastic crushing blows, top 3 in the game, I'd say. Behind Liu and Geras, I'd say Jax has the best crushing blows in the game. Behind those two. Great zoning with heat. I feel like the only place he suffers... Put Scorp low for me, please. How are you doing, everyone? I am going to post this on YouTube, yes. Didn't Sonic Fox put Jax in S tier? Yes. Okay, so... This is tough, because I feel like Jax has S tier potential. Because I feel like I just haven't learned a lot of matchups yet. You know, sometimes I will just... You know, I'll hold my hands up and admit this. Sometimes I'll just go, you know what, I don't want to do this. And I'll just pick Johnny for a matchup. For example, Cetrion. I believe Cetrion can be beaten by Jax. Because he can punish Rockwall with back forward 2. You know, if you cannot punish Rockwall, I feel like the matchup is utter trash. But if you can, I feel like there's hope. Forward 2 can also reach, back 1 can also reach. Because it's 13 frames. But I feel like sometimes, like, again, I do not feel like I've reached my peak at all. I'm nowhere near my peak yet. I have so much more to learn. I have so much more to do. So I do not think that the reason that I'm losing with Jax sometimes... I mean, I win most of my things with Jax. Like, my win rate is very, very strong with this character because I put so much time into him. But for the most part, I think that the reason I'm losing is because I've not loved the matchup correctly. Not because Jax is bad. Although I would love to put him in C tier so you can get them juicy buffs. But I think Jax's main weakness is combo damage. It sucks. Or it's pretty much non-existent in Hunker Down. Like, he hits you for nothing. The point of Jax, I feel like, is that he's a momentum comeback-based character. Which, you know, I don't mind because I love him, the character. Like, I love his personality. I'll play him. But if he was a more fundamental style character, rushdown character, I would enjoy that. He is rushdown. But I feel like he's very, very comeback based. Because he does such little combo damage. He tickles. That's like 15% max. If you don't want to spend. If you want to spend a bar, he does about 20. Yes, unbreakable and stuff. And it puts you in a good situation. But still, like... I don't know, personally. But he is a very good character. I feel like he doesn't have that many weaknesses. He gets bopped by zoning. And he has weak combo damage. But his strike throw is one of the best in the game. Crushing blow is some of the best in the game. Movement, some of the best in the game. Best fatal blow in the game. For now, I'm going to put Jax at the bottom of S tier. Do I think he's better than D'Vorah? Yes. Do I think he's better than Erron? No. He's not better than Geras, and he's not better than Cassie. So I'm going to put Jax there for now. This may change, but personally, I feel like Jax is here. What are we saying? What are we saying in the chat? Shao the best. Stop it. This tier list is offline. You put Jacqui as number 1. Yes, I did, Jukes. Why would you disagree with that statement? Also, hello. How you doing? I'd put him high B or low A. High B? No. I think he's either low S or high A. Personally. Hello, YouTube. What about Kabal? I'll get to Kabal. Now, my other boy, Johnny Cage. I mean, there's no surprises. He is S+ tier. Is he better than Terminator? Yes, he is. Is he better than Cetrion? Is he better than Cetrion? I'd say he is probably worse than Cetrion, I think. Actually, that's a tough call. I'm actually Johnny's better. Johnny's better than Cetrion. Joker's KBs are very good. I think the Erron's variations are matchup dependent. Like 52 is better for some matchups, barking is better for others. You know, barking is better for matchups where you don't really get zoned out as heavily and you want to just get in. The only thing Cetrion lacks is damage. This is correct, patient impulse. But personally, I would say Johnny's better just because of I think he's just a better all-round character than Cetrion is. Yes, he lacks mids, but Cetrion's mids aren't amazing. Yeah, they're good, but they're not like Jacqui's mids or Jax's mids or Frost's back one or anything like that. Cassie's mids. Jacqui can't be first, bro. Because I play Jack, and that would mean I played the best character in the game, and what would make me feel a certain way? So no, you bum. Anyway, so Johnny Cage, I think, is S tier, S+ tier. He is very much top tier, and the reason I believe this is because I think Johnny Cage has the best neutral in this game for a character that doesn't have a breaking neutral move. For example, Dash Punch, Jax's Fatal Blow, Geras' Sand Trap, Jacqui's Leap, moves like that. I think that Johnny has the best neutral normals-wise in the game. Forward 3, fantastic button. Back 3, fantastic button. Forward 4, fantastic button. Pokes, ridiculous. Down 3, amazing. Down 4, amazing. Down 1, -3 on block 7 frames, amazing. Best anti-airs, I'd say at least top 3. Standing 2, ridiculous. Standing 1, ridiculous. Forward 3, ridiculous. Down 2, ridiculous. Like, he's got so many good buttons. Air to air is fantastic. Great combo damage. Plus frames out the ass. 1-2-4 +6. 1-2-1 force ball +5. Sometimes more or less. You know, like he has so much going for him. Standing 1 +3. Standing 2 +3. 3-4 up 3 +6. His frames are amazing. Like, they're fantastic, his frames are. There's very little he doesn't have. The only problem with Johnny is that his mids aren't great and his crushing blows aren't great. But the reason his crushing blows aren't great, because if they were, he'd be top 1. If he had great crushing blows, he'd be top 1. But he doesn't, so he's not. By the way, this isn't finished yet, so he's not second, but Jacqui is first. I mean, she will not move. She's first. But I feel like Johnny's only weakness is that he has bad mids and bad crushing blows. VGY hates Jacqui players. We just want to be happy with the 9-frame intervals. Stop it, Emmy. Yes, this may be a controversial opinion while I put a Pringle in my mouth. But I feel like Johnny is the hardest top tier to play out of everybody here. Because you actually have to have neutral with Johnny Cage. Yeah, I'm a bit biased, but I actually feel like genuinely, no cap, no bias, that Johnny's neutral is the hardest to play. He doesn't have Rock Wall, he doesn't have Dash Punch, he doesn't have Sand Trap, he doesn't have Scud Shot or Forward 4. No moves like that. He just has to play honest neutral, which I think is really, really good. Don't get me wrong, he is still amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I think he's the hardest to play, top tier wise. Him and Cetrion. Big match on Johnny in neutral. I'm not carried. That's what I'm talking about, Dame. Johnny Cage plays neutral. Okay, that's cap. That's cap. Stop that. Johnny has shadow kick. Are you telling me that shadow kick is a break neutral move? Yeah, Johnny did get way better with fixes, yes. Pre-patch Johnny, so release, I would have said like he's S somewhere here. But now he's definitely S plus because of outtake and jailing buffs and back 3-4 buffs. Your players will always poke. Yeah, exactly. Ain't nothing honest about that Johnny's down for. Yes, patient impulse. I'm not saying that his pokes aren't ridiculous. Yes, they are. But that's his mid. Like, compare Johnny's down 4 with Jacqui's forward 3. Jacqui uses her forward 3 as her poke. Like, you do not have to down 1 or down 3 with Jacqui. You can't. I mean, sometimes that you should, you know. Let's say a string is -2 on block. Even then, you can forward 3 it. Because it will trade with some frame button. Oh, bits. Who did that? Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for that 10 bits. Really appreciate that. Hey, how you doing, Swift? Jack's gang. Please explain your Cassie. I'm not saying she's the best. I'm just saying that she's better than all of these. She's not the top of S tier, but she's S tier. And I think that's because she has great buttons, great anti-air, really solid damage. Like she just excels in a lot of areas. Great strike throw game. You know, I feel like she's S tier. I'm not saying she's not balanced because I feel like Cassie's very balanced. Don't get me wrong. I had Johnny in A tier in the early days, but I feel like he's definitely up here now. But yes, I would say that Johnny is S plus tier. Now we move on to this controversial man. To be honest, guys, I don't really know how I feel about Joker. Personally, don't think I've fought. The only good Joker I've ever fought is probably Saucy. His Joker is insane. Now, Joker is S plus tier. Guaranteed. There's no way he's not. I'm just trying to think where I'd place him. Is he better than Joker? I mean, Terminator, yes he is. Is he better than Cetrion? Probably. I'd agree that. I'm going to leave him here for now. Devora is S tier, yes. I believe Buzz Devora is actually a very, very strong character. But yeah, I'm going to post this to my YouTube, no worries. Thank you so much, Stacey. I really appreciate that. But yes, I think Joker is S plus tier. I mean, it's no surprise to you guys, I would think, that Joker is this good of a character. I mean, look at what he's got. His toolkit is just so strong. Base Joker is fantastic. He doesn't need moves. That's how good of a character he is. But I will run down the list. So, he has a standing 8-frame launch, meterless, with 1-2-1, which is also safe on block. Yeah, and he has a mix-up because it ends in a high with 1-2-3, which ends in a mid that's also safe, that you can special cancel into Jack in the Box. So there's that. He has a great 9-frame long-reaching button in standing 2. Fantastic button. It's such a good button. 0 on block. Fantastic. No, wait. Is it forward 2 the 0 or standing 2? Either or, they're safe. It's an amazing button. 9 frames fast. Fantastic. Forward 2-1. Fantastic string. You know, has a crushing blow attached for a counter hit. Fantastic. One of the best mids, I think, in forward 1. Safe in every part of it, you know, every stagger. Forward 1 safe, forward 1-4 safe, forward 1-4-2 safe. Great anti-air button in standing 2 and down 2. Amazing range. Like, he just has so much. Like space control, neutral control, setup potential, zoning in clown prints, damage. Fatal blow cancel, grab crushing blow, like it just has so much. Mind game on 2-1 alone is just something that's fantastic. I feel like Joker is for sure insane. Sonic's Joker is absolutely absurd. In terms of, yes, hello liver. In terms of utility, I believe Joker's Fatal Blow is probably the best, along with Johnny Cage, because they both gain a lot from it. You know, Johnny has Shades KB and plus frames. Joker has plus frames and throw KB, and you can also mix that up with back throw for pretty much guaranteed damage, unless your opponent is just 5-head and breaks back throw for some reason. But yes, I'm going to place Joker in S+. Also, movement is off the charts, unrivaled pretty much by barely anybody. His movement is fantastic. Great mids, great neutral control, great buttons. Wins a lot of matchups. Great fundamental play, and great mind games. Setup potential is really good as well. Like I feel like there's very few areas. His pokes are decent too. Down 1 and down 4 are pretty good. Down 3 is pretty forgettable, but yes, for the most part, I'd say Joker has very few flaws, and I would place him in S+ tier. That's my opinion. Feel free to disagree, of course. And he has, Sakara cancel with 4-2, which is like quite useful. Terminator is S+. I would agree with that. Anyway, so now you have Kabal. Now I see a lot of stigma around Kabal because people think he's like amazing. Yes, I think Kabal is good. Don't get me wrong, he is good. The spins, if I can get in my chair in here, is solid. It's a very, very solid variation. But where would I put it is the question. Why am I still holding my controller? What am I doing? Anyway, so I feel like the spins is... if I got a category, by the way, yeah, I'm on MK11. Shiva main here. I mean, I'm going to be a Shiva main, so you got one right here too. Johnny over Joker is pretty air for me. Really? You think Joker's better than Johnny? I don't know. I don't know about that. I think Joker's here. I mean, Johnny's here. Kabal has an insane kit. Yes, his kit is amazing. Meterless stun. Fantastic mids. Fantastic frames. No gaps. No unsafe strings. Really, really good safety with gas blast. He can heal himself with that. Great combo damage. Great jump ins. Great anti-airs. Great standing buttons. Like, there's very few things he suffers with. Like, there's very few drawbacks to the character. I'd say his main problem is movement. Like, his movement isn't good. He's quite sluggish and slow. Pokes are pretty good too, by the way. Here's a tough one. Where would I place Kabal? Is Cassie better than Kabal? Yes. Is Geras better than Kabal? Yes. Is Erron better than Kabal? Yes. Is Jax better than Kabal? Yes. Is Devora better than Kabal? No. I'd put Kabal here, personally. I feel like Kabal's a very, very, very solid character. People say he's upplayed, but personally I think he's really solid. He's got such a good kit. And until he gets an unsafe string, he has no mix, but someone's going to make a mistake eventually. Plus throws are going to open them up too. Strike throw is really good. Throw KB, back throw Oki, he's solid. So I'm going to put Kabal in S tier. That is my opinion. Jade better than Kabal, in and out. Talk to you later. Hi KP, how are you doing, son? Good to see you. I got Joker top 2. A lot of people got Joker top 1. Oh, PUBG Andy, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. We love to see that. Sorry, I walked in at the wrong time. That's all good, KP. But yeah, I'm going to put Kabal here for S tier. I feel like he does so solid. Plus, Air Buzzsaw is ridiculous. Let's be honest with each other here. Air Buzzsaw is just... It destroys neutral. Just jump Air Buzzsaw, jump 2. Jump kick's amazing too. He has so much going for him. I just feel like his only problem is movement. And the fact that he gets zoned a bit. But, in the spins, you can heal yourself. So it's not even that much of a problem. So I will place Kabal in S tier. Got KP with the tier list mix. Yes, sir. Yes, I... Oh, okay. You hadn't picked up Kabal's pick yet, and I got my feelings hurt. Also, KP, why? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, my friend. Chip91, She Loves Cream, Danny Guns, RD2OP, You Come Ups, Intrain, Enjoy BMW, Dexter Stars, Sasha Fast, Charlesies. Thank you so much. KP, stop. You didn't have to do that, mate. I really appreciate that, son. Thank you so much for everything you do for me in general. I really appreciate it. It's a party now. Jax is going to be popping off. Want some fries with that whoop ass. Let him pop off. He deserves it. Look at him. Beast. Anyway, Kabal, S+. Or S. Definitely not here. S. Jax is going to keep going. Thank you so much. Sup, this tier list ordered. Yes, it is, Carlos. Because you are a commendable young man who I hope is a... KP, stop it. Come on, mate. I really appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you. Why are Joker's KBs overrated? Hello, Jeffrey. Do you think they're overrated? I wouldn't say Joker's KBs are overrated. How are they overrated? Grab crushing blow, fantastic. A grab crushing blow in any capacity is amazing. Like it's always good. A grab crushing blow is an amazing way, a source of damage. All right, Jax, mate. Forward 2-1 KB, fantastic. Like how is KB's bad? Bird Boy beat down a stack crushing blow, fantastic. Unbreakable damage if you so wish. You know, it's amazing. Scale judge of talent character, even if I'm trash myself. KB can take those subs back if you place Katana too high. Hey, I play Katana, so I have a good idea of where she would be. At least I think so. So, anyway. That's where Kabal is. Kano. You put him in B, then talk about him, then place him. So I've seen a lot about Sonic saying that Kano is like S tier and stuff because of Dirtbag. Yes, Dirtbag is disgusting. But I feel like he's... I don't think he's bad per se, because he's not. Kano is actually a very solid character. Ripper is pretty solid, I'd say. Command Grab in general is really strong. I think Ratbag by default is the weakest, but Dirtbag is very strong, I think. But I just generally think that there is a lot of characters that are better than him, to the point where he just can't be S. And his mids aren't the greatest either. Back one doesn't have that good range. Yes, it's 10 frames, but like still, it's not that great on block and it doesn't have great range. Forward one is 13 frames, which isn't the fastest. Yes, it's plus, but forward 1-2 does not jail on everyone, which sucks. And it seems to not jail on people that are in S plus tier. Look, it doesn't jail on Jacqui, doesn't jail on Johnny, doesn't jail on Joker. And those are some of the characters you're going to be seeing the most. It doesn't jail on Cassie either. So I feel like for that reason, he cannot be S. So, I'm going to put Kano in A tier. Is he better than Jade? Yes, he is. Is he better than Baraka? I would argue yes. Is he better than Frost? No. I'm going to place Kano right here in the middle in A tier. Because I feel like he has a lot going for him. Yes, he also has a throw KB, both sides. What are we saying about Kano? Jax is cosplaying as Frylock. Yes, that's my emote. Kano players have the highest IQ. What, down one Kano ball? Come on now. He believes Terminator is S plus tier. Okay, tell me why he's not Daruga. I mean, this is my tier list, so this is all my opinion. Like, feel free to disagree with me. Like, that's the whole point. I don't want to sit here and say that my word is law, because it's not. I like when you guys disagree with me, because I want to find out what you think. But why would you say that Terminator is not S plus tier? Like, what reasoning do you have? Like, tell me that this character is not one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game when he gets in on you. I am terrified when Terminator gets in on me. A good Terminator, if Dab's Terminator knocks me down and I have no defensive bar, pack it up. That's forward 2 fatal blow into GG, shake hands on the airplane home, 15th place. Like, this character is crazy. Offline and online, there is no difference. Zero difference between him. That's why I think he's so good. I think he has top tier, but he's top tier potential. Please, tell me. Tell me. Oi, Bisc, how we doing? Hannah Love, good to see you. Yes, he does get zoned. It's okay. It's very much like Black Canary syndrome in Injustice 2. Black Canary had very, very bad neutral and got zoned. Right? Delete Terminator, I agree with that. Cassie can zone out Terminator. Okay, yes. Okay, fair enough. But what about when he gets in? Tell me. Black Canary could get in instantly. That is not true. Yes, she has roll, but place her against a character like Black Adam with forward 1, Black Light, what's it called? Black Magic, the lightning projectile, dive kick. Like, okay, like Canary struggled a lot in neutral, but once she got in, you got schmixed. Same thing with Terminator. Struggles in neutral, and we have to like compare the games here. Injustice 2 neutral was way harder to play because the stages were gigantic and most characters could zone you. In this game is neutral based, so there aren't that many characters just absolutely destroy neutral. Like, yes, Terminator has some polarizing matchups like Sindel or Johnny or Erron. Like he does get destroyed. But what about when he gets in? No character can, say, oh, I have a great answer for Terminator when he gets in. No. You will get schmixed. You will. Like, you will get schmixed. You have no option. It's a 25% guess as to what is going to happen to you when he gets in. Is he going to command grab you? Is he going to overhead you? Is he going to low you? And then if you block that, there's even more to do, Who just followed me? Hold on, let me check. Thank you so much, Lordo Flit, for the follow. Appreciate that. But yes, once Terminator gets in on you, it is absurd. It's not fair. Okay, so that is why, in my opinion, he is S+. I'm not saying he's, S+ isn't finished. So I could end up moving him down to S, but I feel like Terminator has very, very much so has top tier potential in the right hands. E.g. Dab. Or Dab's the only one that showed it so far. Oh, someone else followed. Thank you so much. El Saladam for the follow. Appreciate that. But yeah, personally, I would say Terminator is S+. I'm just got completely sidetracked. Who was I even doing? What character was I on? Who did this to me? Oh, Kano. Okay, we finished Kano though. Katana. There she is. My girl. So, she has seen a lot of buffs over the course of this game. I don't think anyone is going to disagree with that. She has seen tons and tons and tons of buffs. Where do I think she is in terms of tier list placement? So, we can go along the characters and then I will explain why I've placed her in the place that I've placed her. Is she better than Jade? Yes, she is. Is she better than Baraka? Yes, she is. Is she better than Kano? Yes, she is. Is she better than Frost? Yes, she is. Is she better than Devourer? Yes, she is. Is she better than Kabal? No, she's not. I will place her there for now. And I will tell you why I place her there. I feel like Katana is a very, 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 very solid character. Taking all of her variations into account, I feel like she is extremely strong. However, she does have glaring weaknesses. But same as Jax. Jax has glaring weaknesses, but what he's strong at, he's very strong at. Katana, I would argue, is the same. I think her space control, footsies and neutral is extremely strong. Especially in Fearless, which I think is her best variation. I feel like she's got great pokes in down 1 and down 4. I think they're really good. I love down 1 and down 4 with Katana. Down 3 also for anti-airing and anti-cross-up. I feel like her damage is very strong in fanfare. Even in Highborn, you're going to get Adenian raises into plus 700 million into a throw or another strike. I feel like that's a very, very, very solid tool. But we don't have to talk about how good Adenian raises are. Like, they're so good. But I don't even play Highborn, and I think she's here. Because I feel like her neutral's so good, and she's so good at whiff punishing. Back 1 crushing blow is amazing. Jump ins are pretty much unrivaled. Her jump 2 and her jump 3 are absolutely crazy. Her jump 1's a fantastic air to air. Fantastic combo damage in fanfare, and due to the buff, it's even better because now the fans, like the fan nado is now unbreakable. So you can do like jump 2, float, jump 2, back 2, 3, 1, fan lift into royal execution, and that'll crushing blow, 37% unbreakable. It's crazy good. Plus she gets this off her jab too in fanfare. But yes, she does have glaring issues. Her throw game's kind of good too. Her strike throw, I don't really like that. I feel like she does well against some of the better characters. I feel like she does well against Johnny. I feel like she does well against Joker. I feel like she does a decently well against Cetrion because of the fanfare parry. She does well against Terminator. She does well against Geras. She does well against Erron. Or not well. Like, well could, translate into a 5-5. But I think she does well against Jax. Like, she does well against these characters. Does she, destroy them? No, she doesn't. Does she have weaknesses? Yes, she does. Some of her frames are kind of bad. Her down 3, for being her, main poke, has no range. Her jab isn't 7 frames, it's 8. She has weaknesses. Yes, she does. Slow mid, she doesn't have a 10 framer or a 12 framer or 11 frame mid. She has a 13 frame mid. That's her fastest. Back 3 and back 1 is what you're going to be using there. But overall, I think she's very, very, very solid. Like, in my experience, since I picked her up, I believe that she is here. You know, there could be characters better than her from this list, which I probably will be, but I think I'm going to place her there for now, personally. Let me see what you KP's thinking out. I'm with you on all of this so far. Kabal is better than Kitana. Kabal is the better Kitana. Yes. I agree here. That's a good point. I disagree on down one being great. 13 frame mid, yes. Okay, so down one, I understand what you mean about down one being great, but I love it for keep out. Like, characters that don't have a projectile, Jacqui as well. If I'm playing Kitana, I don't know why it would be, but let's say I'm playing Kitana against a Jacqui or a Sindel. Down one, just in neutral, is very hard to whiff punish, I feel like. Plus, it's got such good range, it's just like, get off me. I feel like that's what I use it for. Down 4 as well, great poke in the fact that the pushback's really good. And it's good on block, or decent on block. But I will place her here for now. But don't think that she will end here. There's a possibility that she could end up down here, top of A, because I feel like she's best. She'd be the best of these characters in A. But for now, I'm gonna place her here. I guess so. I use down 4 instead of for the very same reasons. It's just that down 4 goes a bit more downwards. KP down 1 goes straight out, like straight horizontally. So yeah, I feel like down 1's better for that. But yeah, I mean, you know quite a lot about this character, but personally, Royal Protection is very good. Her parry is amazing too. But personally, yes, I will place it here for now. Collector, tough one. I've not really seen much of Collector since Sonic played them at NEC. I see a lot of Collector from Deadly Rebel, of course, the best Collector in my opinion. Thank you, It's Lomain, for the follow. Appreciate that. So Collector, let's see what he's got. So spare change, obviously great dot damage, top 3. Forward one's a fantastic stagger. Back in the pack, he's got a mid command grab, which is 10 frames fast, which is really, really strong in this game. You know, strike throw being as prevalent as it is, having a mid command grab that's 10 frames and has a crushing blow attached to it. Who was that? Thank you, Prince Blue 23 for the follow. Really appreciate that, son. So he has a command grab that's 10 frames in a mid. Forward one, great stagger that's -1. Crushing blow throws on both sides. Really good combo damage. Standing 4 is a fantastic burn. Standing 4/4/3 being a meterless launch really, really helps him out. That's a great buff that he got. Yeah, he has a lot. He has a decent bit going for him. I believe his jab is 7 frames. I could be wrong about that. Hold on. I'm going to check really fast. Do I have MK up? No, I don't have MK up right now. But yes, I believe, you know, if his jab is 7 frames, that's pretty good. Someone could correct me in chat. That'd be great. Where's Scorp? He's there, Zeskull. I'm going to get to him, son. But yes, Shao Kahn is... I've already done him. He's here. He was the first person I did. But yeah. So that's where I think Collector's at right now in terms of like what the tools he has. Squander's kind of overlooked, I feel, because back in the pack and spare change just do better in every scenario. He has decent mids. Forward 3, 1, 2, 1 being able to be done on block and whiff now is pretty good. It didn't used to be. So that's pretty good. There's my game now behind forward 3. Staggering forward 3 is actually more legit than it used to be. What else? Anti-air buttons are kind of strong too. Back 3, standing 2, which just has a crushing blow. His crushing blows are kind of meh, to be honest. I feel like Collector's just meh. Like, he doesn't have anything that's like, oh my goodness, or like he doesn't have anything that just jumps out at you, you know, on face value. So, as a result of this, I'm going to place Collector in A tier. Is he better than Jade? No, he's not. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to leave him right here. I think Jade's better than Collector, personally. I'm going to put Collector there. How do you guys feel about that? Combat Academy has framed it. 8. Okay, it's 8, but okay. His jab is still pretty good, I'd say. I'd put him below Frost You think Collector's better than all of these characters? Interesting. Actually, maybe no. He has way more combo damage than Jade. I'm putting him here. I think Baraka's better than him. I'll put Collector there. He has 6 arms. Yes, but unfortunately, that does not make him a god. Oh, Combat Academy. Thank you. Hold on. Let me check. Thank you so much, Dame. So move list. Standing 1. 8 frames. Thank you. Appreciate that. Collector has a mid command grab. I told you, yeah, he said I said he had a mid command grab, but that doesn't mean he's S or S plus. Like, you have to look at the mid command grab in comparison to the rest of his kit, I think. He's a tough one. You really don't see a lot of Collector, do you? So it's hard to judge. I mean, from what Rebel and Sonic have showed, actually, I do agree. I'd probably put him here. Because of that mid command grab, it's just so strong. Yes, I would agree. I'll put him there. I definitely feel like that mid command grab sets him apart. Definitely. Collector is underrated, I feel like, yes. But he's not like, oh my goodness, he's amazing. He has air projectiles as well. Yes, it's true. Yeah. No, Emmy, don't get too big for your boots, you Ben. I already see characters that weren't in MK. Yeah. Wait a minute there, Buckaroo. He called you Buckaroo. I mean, yeah, no Jacqui in C tier. That's just unforgivable. You can't even joke about that. Anyway, Kotal. Now, a lot of people talk about Kotal and say that they think he's mad underrated. I am one of them. I believe that Kotal is very strong, especially if we take into consideration Bullock and Ascension and the fact that he can deal with so many different matchups so well. You know, if he is getting zoned, he has Bullock. If he's being, kept away, he's got Bullock. If he wants to get in a bit more, he's got Ascension, that chunky combo damage, mid command grab, which gives him a damage boost. And Oki, I feel is very strong. However, I feel like against the absolute, I guess I can use this term, the 1%, he isn't that great. Because obviously forward 2 can be reacted to if you're insane, like NK. But I feel like the top 1% could do that. Like the pinnacle of competition could definitely do that. But if we're talking generally, then obviously no. It's it's a really, really strong mid-neutral move that's safe and it's very easy hit confirmable. He also has good buttons in down 3, down 4. I think they're really, really strong buttons. Down 3 got buffed, so it's much better now. You can jail it into for standing 1-2, standing 1 tick throw and stuff like that. I think it's very strong. 1-2 command grab and 1-2-1 is absolutely stupid. Why does it exist? I think we all hate that, but forward 1, great button. I feel like 9 frame high, I believe. Is it 9 frame or 10 frame high? Either way, it's a very, very, very strong with punish tool. Very easily hit confirmable also. His fatal blow got buffed recently, so now it doesn't whiff, which is hella strong. I feel like that's a very good quality of life change, but that should have been the case in the first place, if we're honest. Very strong anti-air options in standing 1. Good for anti-cross-up too. Down 1 is also good for anti-cross-up. The forward 1 is also quite decent. You can also use Kahn cut if you're just 5 head. Solid combo damage. Fantastic movement. Crushing blows are kind of meh. Forward 1 crushing blows, very good. This crushing blows, meh, but it does good damage. What other KBs has he got? Is that it? Oh, he's got a double throw KB. That's pretty damn good. Throw Oki off his forward throw. Like, he has a lot going for him. Plus, he has the most health in the game, plus Bullock. So, we will... Let me check chat for a second. This is ordered, yes. Hello, Cindy Simp. How we doing? Good to see you. Tried to pull a fast one. Is this ordered? Skarlet S tier? No. I'll tell you now, Skarlet's not S tier. You could still roll out of Fatal Blow. What do you mean roll? I don't get it. I think Joker's top what? Wait, no. Don't think he's top 1. I don't think he's top 1 because I feel like Jacqui just does, and Johnny does. I don't know if Johnny is better. Like these two, I'm not sure about. but I definitely think Jacqui's better because I just feel that she does what Joker does better than he does. Like, the point of Joker is space control neutral. Jacqui destroys that. Forward 1, fantastic. Forward 3, fantastic. Forward 3 is just an infinitely better mid than forward 1 is, if we're honest. Combo damage, way higher. Crushing blows, way better. Not way better, but better. Frames in general, better. Mind games, better. Throw Oki. 3 complete variations. Like, Joker's Ace of Knaves and Clown Prince are good. I just don't feel like Man is useful enough to warrant it to be used. But personally, I just feel like Jacqui just does a bit better at everything. I feel like she's just so complete. Maybe this is me being dumb, you know, because this is my opinion, but I just feel like Jacqui is just... she's just so good at everything. The only thing she doesn't have is a projectile. I feel like Joker, he's better at that kind of max distance full screen game, you know, because he's got Jack in the Box amp, he's got back forward 1, he's got longer range pokes. But when we get into that mid footsie range, I feel like Jacqui just dominates. So that's my opinion on why I feel like Jacqui's better than Joker. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Feel free to Lou not top 1. No, I don't think Lou's top 1. No, I don't think he is. Anyway, I feel like Joker is better than Johnny though. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. I do feel that. Thinking about it, just on the top of, like, on the surface of things, I think he is. Cassie better than Geras? Yes, I think she's better than Geras. We have to bear in mind as well, Cassie has hitbox advantage over Geras. So a lot of stuff whiffs on Cassie from the top tiers. Like, Jacqui's 1-1 whiffs on Cassie. Johnny's 1-2. No, 1-2. Lou's 1-2 whiffs on Cassie. Like, a lot of stuff whiffs on her, and she doesn't have to deal with it. Plus, I feel like Cassie's mid strike throw game is now better than Geras's because of Geras's forward 2-1-2 nerf. Cassie's forward 4 has not been nerfed. His back 2's not been nerfed. She still has 1-1-1, best auto shimmy in the game, pretty much. In terms of, like, the fact that it's literally, you cannot, like, OS it at all. It's real offline, so that's how you know it's the best. Best, like, really, really strong anti-air options, solid damage, 2 solid variations in Yasuo and Digital Soldier. Like, Geras, I think his main variation is now Eternal. So I feel like Cassie's a bit more versatile in that regard. That's just me, though. Just my opinion. Forward 4 has been nerfed, VGY. Who's forward 4? Cassie's. Anyway, I was speaking about Kotal. So, where am I putting Kotal? Obviously, he's better than Shao. It's a given. Is he better than Jade? Yep. Is he better than Baraka? Yep. Kano? Yep. Collector? Yep. Frost? Yep. Devourer? Yep. Katana? Yep. Kabal? Ooh, is Kotal better than Kabal? What are we saying about this? Do I feel like Kotal's better than Kabal? I'd say yeah. I'm putting him here. This is my place for Kotal. From all the things I've explained, I think he's a very solid character. Variation-wise, he's very solid. Matchup-wise, he's very solid. I just feel like his weaknesses are that these characters that are above him kind of just take S to S plus tier, kind of takes advantage of him, to be honest. I still think he's very strong though. Bullock is definitely got a shout for a very strong variation. Molly needs a raise. Yeah, but infamous, Cassie's forward 4 is ridiculous. No better than Katana. Kotal is definitely better than Katana. Come on. There's no way Kotal's not better than Katana. He is very much better than Katana. Has gaps all over the place. Kotal has gaps. Okay, let's talk about Kotal's gap. Do I have the game up? Hold up. I think I have the game up. I'm gonna do this like Sonic style. I think I have the game up. I think I have the game up. Right, let me figure out how to switch this. I'm gonna show you why Kotal's good. Tons of gaps. Please tell me what Kotal's gaps are. Kotal is nothing against zoners. Bullock. You tell me what Cassie's supposed to do against Bullock. What is she supposed to do? Digital Soldier Cassie. Oh, shoot my gun, but it does no chip, and even if it hits him, it does no damage. Plus, he has the most health in the game, and Cassie has 950. Think about that. When I play Jacqui vs. Kotal, I'm honestly not even worried about what he has. When I play Katana versus him, it's a struggle. Yes, Jacqui vs. Kotal, because Jacqui doesn't care about anything. Alright, let me show you why this character's good. Alright, let me show you. Give everyone 1000 HP. Okay, right, let's go.
Kotal Kahn. Kitana.
Right, let me change the game screen so you guys can see it. Where is it? Elgato? To hide monitor. Right. Let me show you why Kotal's good, real quick. So, as you can see, we have Kotal. Right, movement. Fantastic. His backwards wave dash isn't the best, but forward movement. Fantastic. If I put him full, Katana full screen away from me. No, not that. Not that. Full screen. He's in, you know? Movement, fantastic. And then if you couple a forward wave dash with forward 2. Right, look how far that goes. Like, movement is ridiculous. Couple that with forward 4. My wave dash can work. You know, fantastic movement. So there's, in terms of movement, fantastic. Anti-air options. I will record Katana doing a jump kick because her jump kick's fantastic. Let me put us back to default. Anti-air options. Fantastic. Just walking in neutral, and you anti-air a jump kick. Fantastic. And you get really, really solid damage for that too. You know, sometimes a jump kick will win, but that's just not a jump kick. For the most part, standing on will win. You know, like it's just such a solid anti-kick. It works from a variety of ranges. Standing 4 being special cancel also, yes, you've got a very good point. It's really helpful in Bullock. Really good long range anti-air as well. Like, it's just so strong. And then don't even get me started on Bullock. Don't even get me started on Bullock. I should talk about Bullock for a second. Because this character is crazy. Is there any game audio, by the way? Can you guys hear the game? Or not? So, if we're looking at, you can hear the game. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, Bullock. Now, I'm going to control Katana. Who is a zoner, by the way. Like, Katana's primary game plan is not rush down. When she has the life lead, she zones you. She throws fans at you to death. So, I'm going to turn into to Katana. Let's see Kotal get hit by a fan. 2.5%. Okay, so he basically took no damage for that, right? Now, if I go back to Kotal and I put some totems up. Right, so he just threw a disc, right? I'm going to trade with that disc. That trade is not in my favor. And it's going to crushing blow. Let's see how much the crushing blow will do to me. Like, if the Kotal has the life lead, what is Katana supposed to do? Even in Highborn, what is she supposed to do? Plus, he has the highest health in the game, as Molly rightly said. So what can he do? And he has the sun to sit in. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, counter zoning, he's so good at it. Like, it's crazy how good he is. Where's crushing blows? Okay. Let's say you trade a neutral, right? Let's see the damage. 30%. Just like that, right? So let's say, okay, let's put the life bars on normal. Can I do that? So life bars are on normal, yes. So let's say he has the life bar. So he lands one of these, right? And then he goes away. And he puts some totems up. So he's healing. All this whole time he's going to heal. I'm throwing fans at him. Look at his health. How much damage did I do to him there? Look at that. Like, do you know how strong that is? He can get hit, and it's literally no risk. It's crazy good. Like, his character is amazing. Like, he's so strong in terms of matchups. Like, and that was him getting hit. Yes, that's what I'm saying, KP. He was getting hit by every fan there, right? If I do this, and I make him block, let's say he blocked me fans. And I switch to Katana, and I make him block all. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh wait, it's not blocking. Why is he not blocking? Okay. What damage am I doing to him? Like, he's literally not taking any damage. I'll repeat that again because I messed up. But right, so he's sunlighted up. Let's just say he's at full screen for argument's sake. Does this version have amplified sunbeam? Yes, it does. So the sunbeam can track you if he so wishes to do that. But look, he's blocking. Kotal, block. You get what I'm saying, right? He doesn't take damage. Dark Souls boss, yes. That's not even a cap. You will lose health setting up the tomes. Okay, you'll lose health setting up the tomes. Okay, cool. Right. So let me change back to Bullock. So, he has a lot of ways to guarantee these tomes. Why are you blocking? Because I set you to block. That's why. Right, see. Free tome. He gets a free tome. If he lands a jump kick, free tome. If he lands a forward for this, free tone. Forward 4 amps this, free tone. Forward 1, this, free tone. 1, 2, 1 this, free tone. I mean, sorry, not, yeah, forward 1, 2 this, free tone. Forward 2, 4 this, free tone. Who says you can't set up 2 here? Standing 4, turn. On block or hit, as Blackbird rightly says. Anti-air, you get a free tone. If she jumps, you get a free turn. Jump forward. Free turn. Into pressure. Because you're plus. Free turn. Jails. You know? Free turn. Into mad damage if you got extended damage. What's the anti-air stand for it? Like, he just gets so many free turns. You can stop damaging the princess now. Yes, I will stop. But you guys see what I mean. It doesn't matter if you do 2 defense and 1 offense. The opposite. You just yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So, for example, I'm gonna stop hitting Katana because she's the girl. So we're gonna stop hitting her. Hi Goku, how are you doing, love? Great to see you. How plus is forward 3 on hit? Curious. I will check for you. Kotal's forward 3 is plus 16, so it jails into forward 1, it jails into standing 1, it jails into forward 4, it jails into pretty much all of his key buttons, pretty much. She'll be my princess forever. Of course she is. She is, I mean, it's in the name, bro. What was I talking about? Yeah, so as Patient Impulse is saying, if I put 2 of these up, right, and I put 1 defense, I have 3 defense and 3 attack, basically, up right now. Even though I've only put up 1 defense, I will have the benefit of 3 because I've got 3 turns, as you can see there. If I put 1 defense and 2 damage, I've still got 3 damage and 3 defense up, essentially, because they all stack. That's what's crazy. If it was actually how it is there, so let's look at the screen, right? If I've got 2 defense and 2 attack and 1 defense, what should be the case is that I have 2 damage and 1 defense, but I have level 3 for both of them. That's what's mad. Plus, right, let's say I get this one out, right? And I wait. I think the time's about 10 seconds. You wait for a bit. Then you put this one up. That's another 10 seconds. Then you wait for a bit. Then you put another one up. That's another 10 seconds. So you have ages to keep these things up. You can break out and full punish him. What do you mean? For what? Liu Kang about to destroy time when Katana will be and then Katana will be single. Waiting for that day, bro. But anyway, yes. I hope I have demonstrated why Kotal is good. Yes. So that's why Kotal is good. I will return to my... I'm going to hide my Elgato, lock it, and then unhide my monitor. Right, we're back. So that is the reason why I think Kotal is where he is. So I hope I conveyed my point. But yes, Kotal is here in my humble opinion. Yeah. Is Erron still S tier? Yes, he is. Erron is still S tier. Come on, Josh. Stop being a BEM. I will charge my controller. I got you. So, that's where Kotal is. Kung Lao. I think this Kung Lao is S plus tier. I don't think there's any surprise about that. Now, offline, I think he might differ because I feel like the poke orbiting hat meta is easier to react to. Offline, you have more time. But this is for an offline tier list. But I feel like it's very subjective because I feel like that, ability to do that sort of thing isn't the easiest. I don't feel like it's as easy to do as people say it is. So in my humble opinion, I would say Kung Lao is S plus tier. Is he better than Terminator? Yes, I believe so. Is he better than Cetrion? No. Is he better than Johnny? No. So I put him here. And the reason I put Kung Lao here is because I feel like he woke up and started downplaying. Yes, that's what Josh does, KP. He's king downplayer. He mad. But yes, personally, I think Kung Lao is there. He's really, really strong. And I will explain why I think he's so strong. And yes, before anyone asks, I am up at 5 a.m. doing a tier list, but I just really wanted to do one. I don't know why. I just woke up and went, I need to do a tier list. Anyway, so I think it's pretty much unanimously agreed that he has the best auto shimmy in the game. 1-2 is absurd. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. I think he has the best auto shimmy in the game, plus he has an extended mix-up off of that auto shimmy. So 1-2 orbit hat. 1-2 nothing. 1-2 mash down poke into orbit hat again. 1-2 jump. He has a lot of options off that auto shimmy. Plus it's safe on block. It's a hit confirmable to the, if you hit them you can do it. The string extends, but if you don't hit them it doesn't come out. So I think that his auto shimmy is just the best. His throw game is fantastic. It's so good. 10 frame mid, throw crushing blow, back throw gives Oki. Best jump kick in the game, which gets really good damage off of conversions. Yes, it's been nerfed, but it's still really strong. Really solid forward movement with his forward wave dash. Great air mobility with dive kick. Great combo damage, meterless or not. Safety's pretty good. Forward 1-2 safe. Forward 1 safe. Forward 4 hit confirmable safe. -3 pretty good on block. Jump kick obviously plus in most instances. Orbit hat -4 fantastic safety. He's got so much going for him that I have to put him here. I just feel like he excels in a lot of areas. A weakness I'd give Lao is probably his neutral isn't the best. He hasn't got the greatest neutral. His range isn't that good. His KBs aren't that overwhelming either. They're kind of meh. Forward 2-1-4, don't get me wrong, it's a good KB, but it comes out from a slow mid. It's not, oh my goodness, it's not like Joker's forward 2-1 or something like that, or Jacki's clinch or dash punch. I feel like his crushing blows are kind of meh and his neutral's kind of meh. But apart from that, does he even need to play neutral with jumping? Yes, he can be anti-it, but that jump kick though, it's absurd. Plus, when he gets you in the corner, GG. If you try and anti-it that jump kick, you're getting hit for jump kick, forward 4 spin, down 1 amped spin for about, 33%? Yeah, I just think he's really, really good. That's my opinion. Is it Saturday for you? Thank you for the bless. Please do Sub-Zero. I will do that. What am I looking at? Is it Saturday? Yes, it is Saturday. That was what I was trying to answer. Kotal a bit high. Come on, Turkey, son. How are we doing though, mate? Good to see you. When I see MK11, it's all wake up, throws and teleports. Do you think Noob beats Lou? I think that's 5-5. But we'll get into that. I'm going to do Sub-Zero next for this man that needs to go to sleep. There's a very big difference between online and offline Sub-Zero. Reacting to forward 2 really changes his placement. But I'm going to put Lao S minus. S plus, sorry. If anyone disagrees with that, please tell me why. All this Lao up play. Splash thinks Lao's really good too, and he's a Lao main. He's the best Lao, so Lao is better than Cassie, of course, yes. I agree with that. I think he's in the right place, though. Just wondering why you think that. Okay, so I think Kotal's here. I explained this a bit because I went into the lab with Bullock, but I feel like Bullock and Ascension complement each other so well. Like, zoning against Bullock is like one of the hardest tasks. Like, it's so irritating to play against because that's who's a zoner? Skarlet, for example, right? Imagine Skarlet playing against Bullock. Bullock already has more health than Skarlet, 100 more, Kotal's base health, so she has to do more damage to him. Plus, he sets up totems at full screen. Plus, he sets up Sunbeam. What is Skarlet supposed to do? I mean, I say Skarlet. I'm going to use Sonya as an example, actually, because she's a better zoner. Like, it's just so polarizing. I feel like he can't get zoned. But it's very dependent on life lead, but I feel like the fact that he can just get out totems whenever he wants, pretty much, because the damage totem is out so fast, just like that, it's out. Plus the whole thing where if you have a damage and a defense out, it counts as level 2 for both. Like, that's insane. Plus Sunbeam, plus forward 2, fantastic neutral move. Forward 1, fantastic button, great anti-air options, fantastic movement. Forward 4 is a solid button in itself. Down 1, down 4, really good pokes, I'd say. Not down 1, down 3, sorry. Throw KB both ends, forward throw Oki. Like, he just has a lot going for him, I feel like. That would be the reason I put him there. Yeah, it covers his back. It's like outtake syndrome, you know? Like, outtake covers Showstopper's bad matchups. Like, before outtake was added, I would have put Johnny down here in S tier. But the fact that he has outtake now means he's up here because it just deals with his bad matchups. Like Cetrion, for example. Yeah, Johnny did okay against Cetrion before outtake was added. But now he has outtake. It's such an easier job for him. Same as Jacqui, you know? Like, let's say Upgraded was in the game and outtake, Johnny didn't have outtake, it'd be much more difficult. But the fact Johnny has outtake, it's a 5-5. You know, that's the reason I play outtake versus Upgraded. I feel like he counters our options the best. Of all the characters I play, I feel like I'm really comfortable in the Upgraded matchup with Johnny. Because his tools they're just so strong for what Upgraded has to offer. So yeah, that's what I'm saying on that front. Buff my boy Jack. I mean, I wouldn't say no to some Jack's buffs. Anyway, so that's where I'm going to put Lao, and that's why Kotal is there. Sub-Zero. I put him in B, and then explain, and then place him. So there's a lot of stigma going around about Sub. Sonic seems adamant that Sub-Zero is bad. I wouldn't say this character is bad at all, even offline. And this is shown by K7's consistent performances with Sub. I say consistent, but you know, I don't think K7 places terribly at anything he goes to. And you know, from playing K7 Sub, I know it's very good. You know, like he's got a very, very strong Sub. A specialist with this character can be extremely dangerous. And then we get into the argument about forward 2 being reactable or not. Even if it is, you have so much to look out for that I feel like it's not even a factor. Or it is a factor, but it's not as important as people think it is. So I'll give you an example. So Sub hits you with an ice ball and he goes for jump 2, standing 2, right? That jails into his overhead, that jails into his low, that jails into a throw, that jails into an auto shimmy. How many things is that you have to deal with? And you need to also incorporate dash up. You know, you could just wait and do overhead, wait and do low, wait and do auto shimmy, wait, do grab. You know, you have lots of variables. Plus he has a throw crashing blow on his back throw, forward throw Oki that's loopable, safe low hit confirmable into ice ball, which launches. Ice ball is one of the best meterless stuns. Or it's a meterless stun. So, you know, that's not very common. Plus you get about 750 years to confirm after ice ball, because for some reason he gets so long. Slide, one of the best moves in the game. Hands down, it's fantastic, slide is. Avalanche in general is a very strong variation, I feel like. Safe mix, pretty much. So even if forward 2 is reactable offline, he has safety with creeping ice. So forward 2 should be variation exclusive. Scar, this is top 10 after playing NK. NK seems to think that Sub-Zero is very good, and I agree. I think Sub-Zero is good because he just has so much going for him. Like, I feel like he's very, very solid. He has a good toolkit. Yeah, he doesn't have the greatest mids. And as Patient Impulse says here, he wins all projectile trades because the threat of Ice Ball just means, oh, I don't want to press. I don't want to do this, you know? Like, you're always worried. Like, if he throws an Ice Ball and he has Fatal Blow and you have 40% health left and you trade, goodbye. You are dead. It's that, you know, his counter zoning is good just because of Ice Ball, just because of that meatless stun and how strong it is. Plus, you know, his damage is not, you know, it doesn't tickle. It does at least 28 with Dead of Winter, you know, 26. Good crushing blows with slide and 1-2-4, and forward 2-4 is actually quite a decent crushing blow too. Counter zoning is really good. Slide, one of the best moves in the game. Also has a crushing blow attached to it. Fatal blow is fantastic. Barely scales. Like, good range. Back 1, back 2. You know, they don't have hurt boxes either. So he just, you know, he hits you. You know, he takes no risk doing it in terms of like being whiff punished. He can't hit the axe. So that's fantastic, you know. Great down 4. 6 frame down 1. I know people like to meme that his down 1 isn't good, but it's like the Lu back 1 syndrome, right? Lu's back 1 is not what his forward 4 was pre-patch. Let's not lie. Like, his back 1 is nothing compared to that. It's not even a true mid, his back 1. But it's 9 frames. So because of that reason and that reason alone, it's good. Doesn't matter if it's not the greatest. It's still 9 frames. Same as Sub-Zero's. Yes, his down 1 might get low profiled. It's still 6 frames. So, you know, by that nomination, it's good. Solid buttons in general. As I said, crushing blows decent, good damage, good range, mix. Not many characters can say they have that. So, and obviously, yes, Conqueror and K7 are showing you how good Sub-Zero is. You try to reach out to me on Twitter, I'll check my Twitter. Great jump ins. Jump 1, fantastic. Jump kick, fantastic. Yes, Patient Impulse is very correct about that. So, where am I going to put Sub-Zero? Is he better than Jade? Yes. 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 Yep. Better than Devourer? Yep. Better than Katana? Yep. Better than Kabal? Yes. Better than Kotal? Is he better than Kotal? I'm trying to think. Yes. Is he better than Jax? No. I think he's right here. I think personally he's right there. If not above Jax, but I'll think about that. But personally I would place him there. You don't think he's better than Kotal? S+, you think? Not better than Kotal at all. You don't think so? I'm contemplating this. I'm contemplating it. I'll leave him there for now, but I'm contemplating switching the two of them. But, yes. I don't know. I just feel like his toolkit, like, you fear Sub's toolkit way more than Kotal. At least I do. Fighting Sub is a way more of a task than fighting Bullock. Like, I'll happily take a Bullock over fighting Dead of Winter or Avalanche. Happily. Plus, Sub-Zero's movement is amazing. He's got a great wave dash. Forward 4, plus frames. Standing 2, plus frames. And he's got mix. So, I don't know. I actually think he might be better than Kotal. Saying that. This list is offline, yes. This is offline, this list. Hence the reason Terminator is S+, because he does not differ. He is the same. Yes, he takes risks, but his mix is unrivaled. So I'm putting him in S+. I think Sub over Kotal. Yeah, I think he's over Kotal. I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, you'll fight Sub over Ascension. Really? Why? You suffer more with Ascension, would you say? What's the average ping for this tier list? No, I'll do an offline one in a bit. I'll like change it. There's only a few spots that would change. Anyway, so Liu Kang, the chosen one. Where are you putting Liu? Right. I thought against Subs. And Slide and Ice Ball beat his disc. Exactly. They beat the disc toss. The trades that Sub-Zero gets. Let's just be hypothetical here and say that Sub-Zero trades with you, and he has Slide Crushing Blow active. So you trade. He still has time to dash up to you, do a string into slide KB. That's 34%, 35% gone. You can even make that unbreakable. So like he has tons of. I just think his counter zoning is so strong. Personally, like that's just my opinion, but I think it's so strong. Feel free to disagree with me, of course, but this is just my opinion. Your thoughts about sub online? Online, he goes up here. I feel like maybe there, but offline, I'd say he's right here. Sub-Zero online is actually absurd. Like, he's genuinely a joke online. Like, his character is absolutely insane. Like, it's ridiculous how good he is online. Like, it's crazy. But yes, that's where I'd put Sub-Zero. I'm happy with him there. But the chosen one, so definitely S+. I mean, what does Liu Kang not have? He has a 9-frame mid. He has a counter hit mid 11-frame crushing blow. He has plus frames in 1-2, and forward 4 up 3, forward 4 3 up 3. Excuse me. Very strong staggers. Throw crushing blow on both sides. Throw Oki. Great fireball and zoning game. Great anti-air buttons. Great long range whiff punish in fly kick. He has a stat crushing blow with bicycle kick. His crushing blows are top 3. Like I think his crushing blows are the second best in the game, or even arguably first behind. It's either Liu Geras or Geras Liu. I feel like Jax is also a shout for top VKBs, but like there is nothing Liu doesn't have. Personally. Like, I don't think there is a tool that he lacks. Great movement, also. Like, I don't know if there is anything that Liu lacks. He had round 3 potential with Liu. If you have grab, bicycle, and forward 4. 3 KBs, you're dead. You are dead. If you do forward 4 and they break, good luck. Try to win. Like, it's crazy. Like, there is not a tool Liu Kang does not have. This is going on YouTube, Zakub, yes. His mid shift. His whiff. Yes, he can whiff, yes, but like loads of Johnny can whiff, you know? Jacqui can whiff. Everyone can whiff. But Liu, I just feel like he has everything. Like he barely has weaknesses. So is he better than Terminator? Yes. Is he better than Lao? Yes. Is he better than Cetrion? Yes. Is he better than Johnny? Yes. Is he better than Joker? Yes. Is he better than Jacqui? No. I'm going to put Liu as second best in the game, in my opinion. I believe Jacqui has the edge slightly over him. Even though she doesn't have a projectile, I would put Jacqui here. Because at least Liu has to play some kind of neutral. Jacqui doesn't. Like, she just leaps at you. So I feel like Liu is second best. That's my opinion. Better than Jacqui? No, I do not think he's better than Jacqui. Where would you put Squirrel on the turn if we stay friends? Alright, Zesquill. Alright, son. Just wait. Okay, right, I'll tell you why Liu's better than Johnny. So, firstly, Liu has a mid. His crushing blows are 10 times better. He has a throw crushing blow and throw Oki. He also has plus frames. He has better zoning than Johnny. Better neutral in terms of like full screen. You know, Johnny has good neutral. I'm not saying he doesn't. But from that full screen distance, Liu has fireball. Low fireball. Johnny has force ball, but they're high. Outtake. Yes, he has that, but you can still duck those at a decent range. Liu's low fireball, you always have to deal with that. You know? Like, I just feel like Liu's neutral control at full screen is better. Maybe even 3/4 screen. But half screen, I'd say Johnny's neutral is better because of forward 3, back 3, stuff like that. But, like... plus the mids. The mids is big. And the crushing blows are very big. And the throw game. I just feel like Liu does better. Like, I think the problem is... people just think that people think Johnny's the best in the game because they're just tired of seeing Johnny. Like, it's just Johnny. Everyone's got a Johnny now, you know? And he's won so much, and he's just so overused now that people just assume that he's the best. But if you think about it, at the highest level, right? Remember at ECT, NK fought Sonic, right? That's the best Lu in the world, no arguments, versus one of the best Johnnies at the time in Sonic. And NK was dominating. You know, he basically beat him. He beat Sonic. The only reason he lost was because of a combo drop. And then Sonic got momentum. And then he came back with a reverse trio. That is the only reason that Johnny won the matchup. So if the matchup is unwinnable, how come at the very highest level, the only reason that the Lu lost is because of a combo drop? Doesn't seem to me like it's unwinnable. And that's one of Lu's harder matchups. So personally, I feel like because of the mids, the crushing blows, and the neutral control at full screen and 3/4 screen, Lu is better than Johnny. So that is my reasoning. And Lu does a bit better damage in a lot of scenarios. But yeah, Johnny's plus frames, like, yeah, he has +6 and stuff like that. Like 1-2-4 is +6. Standing 1 is +6. Yes, Johnny's comeback potential is very good, but are you telling me that Lu's isn't good? Lu's round 3 potential and comeback potential is immense. Like, it's crazy good. So they both have great comeback potential. Just I think Lu excels in the crushing blow and mids department. And then for the 3/4 screen, full screen neutral department because of low fireball. So that's why I will put Lu there. I still think Jacqui's better than him though. I don't know. I just can't get over how good Jacqui's toolkit is. I am Forces, yeah. How are you doing, son? I'm liking that blue, I must say. The place where that matchup is bad for Lu is in the corner, but everyone struggles against Jade. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Harless Rican. Exactly, Rising Shield, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm definitely saying upgrade is top 1 source. Yeah, I'm not moving her from first. I strongly believe she's number 1 in the game. So, moving on to Nightwolf. I actually think Nightwolf is a very, very balanced character. You know, like I feel like he's very, very balanced. He has good tools, yes, but he can be countered. And, you know, on offline and online, it's very, very different. I feel like. And he has some matchups that are quite difficult for him. I'd say, like, who'd be difficult? Noob Saibot is quite difficult for Nightwolf. Where is Noob? There he is, he's next. Geras is quite difficult for Nightwolf. Jade does decently against Nightwolf. Lu does well against Nightwolf. Johnny does well against Nightwolf. Like, he has some characters that do badly against him. Like, the top tiers do quite well. You know, but, like, generally, I'd say Nightwolf's a very solid, balanced character, you know. At least in my opinion. And, you know, he's got solid tools, as I said, you know, overhead. Considering this is offline, the overhead isn't going to be as useful. The auto shimmy isn't going to be as useful. But he has loopable throws. He has a double throw KB. His down 3 is really, really strong. So is his down 4 and his down 1. You know, his pokes in general are very good. Forward 1, great button. And he has solid combo damage and solid Oki with Rhino Charge. So he has a lot going for him. I just feel like offline it's a bit more polarizing because Nightwolf's KBs are his movement. Yep, his movement is fantastic. Nightwolf's KBs are terrible. He's only got throw crushing blow, hasn't he? And his anti-airs are lackluster. Yes, this is true. So, where are we going to place Nightwolf? Is he better than Jade? Yes. Baraka? Yes. Kano? Yes. 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 Is he better than Devora? Yeah. Is he better than Katana? Yeah. Is he better than Kabal? I wouldn't say he is. I'm going to put him here. I don't think he's better than Kabal, to be honest. I think Kabal's better, especially with the spins. Because if you're thinking offline, you cannot shimmy and you cannot hit them with overhead. So you have to out-neutral. And I feel like Kabal does a bit better of a job at that because of jump 2, back 1, forward 2. That's just my personal opinion. Damn, this is collector downplay right here. Knife and Kabal are equal. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty much neck and neck. Why is collector so low? I mean, I wouldn't say that's low. How is that low? I mean, I've not even filled up B tier yet. How is it? Well, where would you put him? S? I don't think he's there. I think he's here. Actual trash. What's actual trash, Hannah? Moi? Or Nightwolf? Back in the pack is better than Katana and Kabal. And, okay, no, that's cap. He's not better than Kotal. That's cap. If you're talking about Kotal as an entire character, then Kotal's better. But yes, I will put Nightwolf here because I feel like him and Kabal are very, very similar characters. And Nightwolf is still solid, even with his offline limitations, being that his auto shimmy becomes not real and his overhead becomes reactable. I feel like he's still a solid character. Kabal is trash, so clunky. I mean, he's not trash, Hannah, but clunky, maybe. His movement is kind of bad, but he's definitely not trash. So, that's Nightwolf's placement. Noob. A lot of people feel very strongly about this character, and I feel like Noob is definitely a very strong character in terms of seeing double. Like, he doesn't even need any other variations. Seeing double is so good on its own. It completes his kit. Seeing double. That low clone just completes his kit, you know? Having low slide is so good. So good. The fact that he can amp it now, even better. Low clone is ridiculous. Plus it makes it, you know, now it's 2 hits. And you can get the crushing blow way easier. Like, I feel like that's so good. I'm seeing my headset off. I don't know why this is on. But I feel like it's so strong. I really am a supporter of seeing double being very good. Yes, and this is true. Sonic can make any character look S tier. This is fact. Because Sonic, and Sonic puts tons of time into this game. So it's, you know, they can definitely do that. Seeing double though, let's look at what he's got, what his kit consists of. So he's got a 9-frame mid. Again, not many people can say that. Good range too. Safe on its own. Safe in the, you know, in the event that he loses low clone amp too. It's -8, but it has pushback, and no one's punishing it, let's be honest. So that's amazing. You know, his 9-frame mid becomes safe. And it's staggerable now because of the fear of low clone. I think it's -5 on block. Let me check Combat Academy pretty quick. Where is everybody else? Characters. Where is he? Noob, Saibot. Back 1. -5, yeah, I was right. So -5. So that's pretty good. Pokes, ridiculous. Down 3, amazing. Down 4, fantastic. You know, fantastic pokes. Back 3, really long range button, which is good in comparison. In unison with low clone. Like, he just has so much going for him in that range department, you know. Low clone does so well in neutral. And then you add back 3. And then buttons like forward 2, great. Forward advancing, 9-frame high. Hit confirmable. Safe. Good on block 2, and plus in -1, and then the full strings -3. Like, that's pretty good. Great anti-air options in down 4, standing 1, forward 3. Like, he's really strong, I'd say. And I think people do not give seeing double the credit it deserves. Like, I think seeing double is crazy. 9-frame, unsafe mid. 3 KB on both sides, and his throw range is really good. My voice just went really weird there. 2-1-2 is a really good auto shimmy. Yes, it's not real offline. Like, you can OS it, but it's still strong. Doesn't mean it's not good. Like, people say Shang's auto shimmy is fake, but I mean, I'm still seeing Foxy shimmy falls with that offline, so it's very much for real. No hurtbox and several strings and normal, exactly, Rising Shield. So, for the most part, I think he's very strong. Where am I going to put him? Is he better than Jade? For sure. Is he better than Baraka? For sure. Better than Kano? Better than Collector? Better than Frost? Is he better than Devourer? Yes. Is he better than Katana? Yes. Is he better than Nightwolf? Yes. Is he better than Kabal? Yes. Is he better than Kotal? That's a tough one. Is Noob better than Kotal? I go off of who I like have more trouble fighting against with the range of characters that I use, and if I'm honest, I would have more trouble fighting against Seeing Double than Kotal. So I'm gonna put Seeing Double above Kotal. I'm gonna put Seeing Double there, or not Seeing Double, Noob. Sorry, I'm gonna put him there. I think he's very, very good. We're talking about Noob. Please don't make forward to a mid. No, you guys are agreeing with me, so I like that. This is going on YouTube. Yes, this will be on my channel later. Sub is above Kotal. I don't know about that. You don't think? I think Sub is better than Kotal. I mean, I fear Sub more than Kotal. Definitely. I feel like Sub's kit is just so solid. Yeah. But yeah, this is where I'd put him. Sub above Noob, yes. Because I feel like Sub excels in his crushing blows. Take him above Noob, I'd say, and his counter zoning. Noob struggles at full screen. Sub-Zero doesn't. Ice Ball, and Avalanche is, you can know, the ability to play lame. I feel like Sub-Zero takes the advantage in that. You know, crushing blows and that full screen game. I think Sub-Zero beats Noob. But I think Kotal play neutral better. Liu Kang and Sub have like the KBs that synergize the best. Yeah. They have some fantastic crushing blows for their game plan. But I'm going to place Noob here because I feel like he's very, very, very strong. But he's not S+ or anything like that. Raiden. Now, you know, again, it's memed because Sonic places Raiden in S- or whatever they placed Raiden in. But personally, I think Raiden's actually quite strong. I've been playing it quite a bit recently, and the Staff Plant is a fantastic move, and so is Discharge. 6-frame reversal, fantastic. That's safe on block and does a decent chunk of damage. Reduced chip when you've got quick charge on. You know, it doesn't take that long to get the Discharge either. Good counter zoning, you know, with Staff. Plus he takes reduced chip. 11 frame mid and back one, which is decent. You know, the mid itself is good, the frames are bad, and obviously the fact that it's mid high sucks ass. But apart from that, like it's a solid, you know, mid in itself. And you know, he's got a decent crushing blow in 1-2-1. It's not bad. Back 2's not bad, but it's not great, is it? Pokes, you know, leave a lot to be desired. Down 3's good. Apart from that, I don't think down 4's not that great, and down 1's not that great. You know, they're all right pokes. They're usable at least. But just generally, he doesn't have great frames. And that's his biggest setback. His frames suck. Plus, like, Thunderwave just doesn't work. Like, you can get punished for kick confirming into Storm Cell. Like, Teleport is really good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's very unsafe as Thunderwave. Plus, he has that stupid gaps, like back 3-1 and 1-2-1. Like, why do they have gaps? So yeah, that's my stance on Raiden. Crushing blows, very lackluster. Frames, very bad, but his neutral is kind of decent with Raiden. But I feel like he's very incomplete in terms of variations. But they are usable at least. But okay, so is he better than Jade? I would say so. I think Raiden is a bit better than Jade. Is he better than Baraka? I don't know. I'm gonna say here. What are we saying about that? How are you doing, chap, son? Good to see you. Sonic places Raiden S tier. It's important to stipulate that. Avoid talking about any other variations for the most part. Yeah, Raiden is S tier. I'm talking about Raiden as a character offline. Considering how the Raiden shuts down Johnny and fixes something. Yeah, I'm talking about Raiden as a whole character. Imagine using Katana like she's at S tier. Couldn't be me. Come on, Goku. Your Katana's clean. Come on now. No way he is better. You're not saying he's better than Jade? Okay. I just wanted an opinion on that because I'm genuinely not sure. Raiden is better than Baraka. You think? Hello, Leon, because Jade's not a good character. Erron sucks ass. Perfect placement. Okay. We thinking there? Okay, so Raiden is here. I think that's okay. Just because his frames suck. And I'm looking at him as a whole character. You know, yes, Raiden fixes holes, but as an entire character, I don't think he's he jumps out and says, oh my goodness, this character's amazing. Like, I don't feel like that's the case. Like, if we look at Johnny, all his kit is good, plus he's got Showstopper and Out, so even Shock Jock's usable. Then you've got Jacqui, who's got 3 fantastic variations. You've got Joker that has 2 fantastic ones. You've got, you know, like, there are characters with just complete variations. Raiden, I think he only has 1, personally. But that's just me. Hello, Splash, son, how are you doing? Any cap? No cap. This is actually my honest opinion. Hello, Pulse, how are you doing, son? This tier list is clean. Thank you, Goku. This is just my opinion. Feel free to disagree with me. Like, I actually want you guys to disagree with me. Because I want to see what you guys think. And I want to, you know, create an argument, see what you think, and then offer my opinion. But as a character, I do believe he's not complete. Yeah, Patient Impulse, you play Raiden, right? I believe you play Raiden. Talk about Spawn. Okay, I'll do. Look, Night Off, he has 1 valid variation. Yeah. I'm not saying that if you only have 1 valid variation, you're bad. I'm just saying that Raijin variation on its own does not warrant him being S tier. Matoka Warrior, however, you know, that is very strong. Raijin is just strong. If we look at Terminator, Dark Fate is very strong in comparison to Destroyer and Final Judgment. But the fact that it's very strong puts him here. If it was okay, then he'd go down. Let's say that he didn't have Running Man or they changed a bunch of stuff. Then he'd move down. But the fact that Dark Fate is really strong, it goes up, you know. I'm not saying that because he has 1 variation, he's bad. I'm saying that 1 variation does not warrant him being above everybody else. That's what I'm saying. It's just my opinion, though. I can sleep well knowing yet another God player eventually gets the realization that Jade is bottom 5. Baraka isn't buttons, come on. I actually do agree that they should make Baraka's forward 4-4 special cancelable. I do agree with that. I think that'd be a really good buff for him. But I'm going to place Raiden here. Scorpion. Now, this is a very interesting one. And I've been looking forward to getting to Scorpion because I feel... Let me just sit up for this. I feel like Scorpion is very underrated, personally. He is not bottom 5. At least I don't think he's bottom 5. And that's for a few reasons. Scorpion has very good safety. He has very good strike throw. He has an auto shimmy that's not real offline, but still, he has one. And it's safe, so there's no risk. He can single hit confirm a teleport and reborn and still remain safe. He has solid crushing blows and spear forward 3-4. You know, forward 3, amazing stagger. Offline, it's a bit worse, but it's still there. And he obviously can single hit confirm. Throw Oki. His throw game is very strong, as I've mentioned. Long range buttons in back 1 and back 2. Safe overhead in back 3. Good pokes. Down 1's pretty good. Down 4 is pretty good. Down 3 is also pretty good. Good anti-air options. And the biggest part, he has a teleport that combos on hit. Yes, it's a high, but he still has a teleport. You know, it changes so much. The fact that he has that. He can launch you from the entire opposite side of the screen. Reactionary launching, you know. And I think that's really strong. Now, where would I put him? That's the thing. And matchup-wise, I feel like Scorpion is very solid. Like, who does Scorpion lose to? I feel like he loses to very few characters. Like, you wouldn't pick a character and go, did she really, or he or she really beat Scorpion? Like, this is unwinnable for Scorpion. Like, you don't hear that very often, do you? So, personally, I don't know. I feel like Scorpion's underrated. Let me strike the character before we reset. If you're punishing something in a sense. So it doesn't get low profiled. Yes, I feel like Scorpion is okay, but there are some things that I think he should get some buffs. I feel like teleport is good how it is, but I think they should make, like, I saw Foxy suggest that they should make 1-1-2 not knock down when they're standing, so it becomes like hit confirmable from the second and third hit, so you can do like 1-1-2 teleport. Make forward 3-4. No, actually not forward 3-4. Make. Well, actually no. Maybe make forward 3-4 a true block string. I don't know. Like remove the gap. Like there are a few things they could do. Maybe make teleport mid again, but I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about Scorpion, but I've seen Averk do work with this character against top tiers, and I know for a fact that this character is not bottom 5. He's good, but he's not amazing. Is he better than Raiden? Yes, he is. Is he better than Jade? Yes, he is. Is he better than Baraka? Yes, he is. Is he better than Kano? I'd say so, but I'd put him there. That is my opinion on Scorpion. He's solid and good. Scorpion will make you Averk. Look, guys, if you think Scorpion's bad, play Averk. Play Averk, and you will know exactly what I mean. Teleport being mid would be cancer. It's extremely annoying. 4-2-4 plus like beta. Actually, I think they should make forward 3-2 in Searing Rage safe. I think. We are mind linked. Play Waleed Scorpion. Yeah, VL's got a good Scorpion too. But I think Averk Scorpion is... If you want to fight a good Scorpion and you want to know what Scorpion can do, fight Verk. Like, trust me. Like, I give Verk crap for waking up buns, but he's so good. Like, he's so good. Like, he pretty much invented Scorpion offense. Yes, they should, Forces, yes. 4v2 Scorp is crazy. They should make it safe, though. Zescal is also a good Scorp, yes. You know, I give him crap as well, but Zescal's actually pretty solid Searing Rage. Like, one of the better ones I've seen. You know, he's not like a random down one spear spin Searing Rage. Like, he's very fundamentally solid as Zescal. So, that's the only compliment I'll give you. Moving on. I will put Scorpion here. Because I think he's good, but he's not out of this world. But he could use some buffs. I think everyone in A tier can use some buffs. S tier, you know, buffs would be nice, but they're not necessary. C tier, desperate need of buffs. You know, we might not even need B tier at this rate. We might not even need it, actually. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Shang. S+. No arguments there, I don't think. I think pretty much unanimously agreed that this character is S+ tier. Shang is absurdly good. So can we say Shao is the best because of VGY? No, we can't. You never call me good. That's crazy. Yes, I do, Dill. What are you talking about? I don't know why I added B. You know, I might just get rid of it. I'll get rid of C. There we go. I don't think I need a B tier, honestly. Just Escort is free, what do you mean? I'm saying you just had B tier. I cook VGY Shao, def bottom one. Yeah, gotta be bottom one. Got to be. I mean, we have to talk about Shang. Right, Shang is S+. There is no getting around that fact. The character is insane. Foxy thinks Shang is top 1. Shang is insane. Like, let's be honest. Like, fantastic space control with Warlock. You don't even have to play any other variation. Solely is just an added bonus, pretty much. Like, ground Hellsparks and Corpse Drop are just fantastic moves. More so Corpse Drop, because it comes with less risk than Hellsparks do, because a lot of characters can punish Hellsparks. A lot of the top tier can punish Hellsparks. Even if you're not top tier, you can punish it. Like Jade can punish Hellsparks at some ranges. So can Scorpion. So can Kano. So can Shao, actually. Shao can punish it every time, but he's the worst. Or one of the worst. So, personally, I just think Shang's kit is so good, you know? He has a very good jab string. He has an auto shimmy that's safe, pretty much. He has really good forward advancing buttons, like forward 2 and back 1. He has really solid range, decent combo damage even after nerfs, good screen positioning and screen control, plus frames out the ass with forward 2-4-2 and 1-1-2. Crushing blows are kind of meh, to be honest, but throws, they send you where Shang wants you, a full screen. So he can corpse drop you, chip you down when you get in, and then when you get in, he sends you full screen again if he touches you with a combo, or he has plus frames and his throw sends you full screen again. And his frames are good. He has a 10 frame mid, essentially. 10 frame low with back 3, but that serves as a 10 frame mid pretty much. And you can launch off it, obviously, with the back 3 up 4. So, I mean, he just has so much. And Warlock by itself is a fantastic variation in comparison with. I keep saying comparison. In unison with Soul Eater, I feel like he's a very complete character. Now, where am I going to place him? Better than Terminator. Better than Lao. I don't know if he's better than Cetrion, though. I'm inclined to think he actually might be better than Cetrion. What do you guys think? But for Shao, yes. Of course. Forward 4 is 0. No, it's not. It's +4, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You don't think so? I don't know. I don't think he is. I just think Cetrion's... Yeah, the wall. Yeah, the wall. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. The wall kind of just bops a lot of the cast. Hellsparks at least has some counter... I feel like Hellsparks has more counterplay than Wall does. But yes, I will play Shang here because I think he's amazing, but he's not better than... I don't think he's top 5. Right now... Well, this is top 5, pretty much. This is my top 5. Jacqui. This is ordered. Jacqui, Lu, Joker, Johnny, Cetrion. That's my top 5. Because these characters don't go in it. But I'll do Spawn next. Someone asked for Spawn. But for the most part, I think that's a fair top 5. More people do play him than Cetrion. That's because Cetrion's harder to play than Shang is. Spawn. Right. I don't really have the most experience with Spawn. And there aren't that many spawns to go off of and watch. But for the most part, it's Kit. So he's got great movement. His down one's good. He's got really good poke special, poke backdash mind game. He's got good range in terms of his normals for standing 3, back 1. Crushing blows are kind of meh. His throw crushing blows are amazing. Don't get me wrong, but other than that, he's not got many. Again, I think his main strength is just really good range. And he actually does really solid damage too, with Fatal Phantasm and stuff. And Variation 3 I think is very strong in terms of, neutral game, because you've got the Hellfire from the ground, which is safe on amp, which is, good for poke special, but it's good for space control too, plus his projectile's really, really good. I think forward 4-1-3 is really good string as well, because it's safe on block. Yes, it's dialing, but, it acts as his mid, 12 frames. But that is one weakness he does have, is he doesn't really have a traditional fast mid, which is something that, it's not the greatest in MK11. And his jab doesn't really have the greatest range in the world. I have won a tournament with Spawn, yes, but that was I can't really comment on that. I can't comment. You got me there. This will be on my YouTube, yes. I'm going to edit this after I've finished. I mean, I woke up, not too long ago, so I was hella tired today. But I woke up and wanted to do a tier list with all of you, because I've not done one in really long. And, yeah, his throw KB is stupid. It's amazing. Unbreakable damage, even if you don't want to go unbreakable, it's even more, it's crazy good. So where are we going to put him? He's better than Shao. He's better than Raiden. He's better than Jade. He's better than Baraka. He's better than Kano. He's better than Scorpion. He's better than Collector, but is he better than Frost? I'm liking this placement for him right now. I don't think he breaks into S tier, to be honest with you. What are you guys saying? He might be below Collector, but I think he's there. He's better than Frost, do you think? Yeah, my commands aren't working for some reason, Dame. I need to fix those. His jab is definitely... Yeah, his jab is trash. His jab is trash. I think he'll end up in S tier. I think he's better than Frost. Okay, he's going above Frost. Do you think he'll be S? He might be the bottom of S, yes. That's a very good shout, actually. Because I think he actually competes with it. I want to put him in the bottom of S tier. I'm going to place him there. I think Spawn is there. Just the worst of the S tier characters. Because of his movement and his throw crushing blow being so good and his damage. I feel like Spawn is there. So I would place him in S tier. Nice list so far. I love it. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. So that's why I'm going to play Spawn. We've not got many characters left. Now I move on to Sindel. I'm going to put her there and then explain and then move her accordingly. So this was also memed the other day. There was a lot of memes taken from Sonic's tier list, although I do agree with most of it. Sindel is bottom 5. This is what was in Sonic's tier list. I very much disagree with this. Sindel is not bottom 5 in my opinion. She has the single best string in the game and Scream. And with those two things combined, in a game based on neutral, you cannot be bottom 5. Even offline, like, you still get shimmied by forward 4 offline. The hits come too fast in, like, between each other. You can't, react to that. Can't flawless block it. She has a 13 frame low launcher. Like, throw KBs on both sides with throw oking on back throw, auto shimmy on 1-1, which is safe if you go into main squeeze. The string is safe, the full string, yes, it's flawless blockable, but you've got to mix up with main squeeze. I think she's really solid. Really good damage in splitting hairs, and fantastic neutral in Royal Adenian, may I add too, with the low star screamer. And her frames are pretty good too. Best KB in the... Yes, Scream is the best crushing blow in the game. I don't want to hear it. Like, it's the best. There is no crushing blow better than Scream. It does everything. You can punish with it. It breaks neutral. It gives you... It's basically... She has a fatal blow at any point in the game. So I'm going to say that Scream KB is the best in the game. I think you will all agree with me there. Plus, forward 4 up 3 is the best string in the entire game. So... She cannot be bottom 5. There's no way. In my opinion, at least. I'm not Sonic. He's the best in the world. I'm not going to dispute his opinion. But in my opinion, I do not believe she's bottom 5. She's better than Raiden. She's better than Jade. She's better than Baraka. She's better than Kano. She's better than Scorpion. She's better than Collector. She's better than Frost. She's better than Spawn. She's better than Devora. Wait, hold up. She's better than Devora. She's better than Katana. Is she better than Nightwolf? Yes. But then by that denomination, she must be also better than Kabal. But I do not believe she's better than Kotal. So I would put her there. What do you guys think of that? Below Kotal and Kabal. Between Kotal and Kabal, yes. I think that's where she is. I think she's just under Kabal. Right below Geras. Nah, she's not here. She's not better than Sub and Erron and Jax. I don't think so. I feel like she does have weaknesses. But I think because of Scream and Forward 4, she has to be here. Because this game is a neutral based game. Look at all these characters below her, right? Kabal gets bopped by Forward 4. Nightwolf bopped. Katana bopped. Devora bopped. Spawn bopped. Notice how none of these characters can do anything about Forward 4 apart from Jade. And even then, it's like a just frame punish. It's so tough. Like, I remember when I played KP with Sindel, I think he punished my Forward 4 like twice. Because it's that difficult. With the amped Nitro Kick from the run and Jaded. Like, it's so tough. Like, there's barely counterplay. Barely counterplay. She's better than Jax. Jax better than Sub-Zero, yes. She's not better. No, she's not better than Sub. Yeah, Baraka cannot deal with Forward 4. He just has to take it. Like, notice how all these characters below her just have to take Forward 4. The characters that are above her have an answer for it. Kotal can do Forward 2. To check her. Noob has low clone. Sub-Zero has an ice ball. Or a back 1, a dash back 1. Jax can't really deal with it actually, but with heat he can do heat missile. Erron, Forward 4, Scud shot, rifle. He has a variety of options he can use. Geras has sand trap. Cassie has low gun. All these characters have something they can do. The characters that are below don't really have an option. Exactly, Emmy. Jax is broken. Jax is not broken. I don't want to hear that. Anyway, 2 left. We have Skarlet. So, Skarlet. She's tough. Because it's argued that Skarlet is the worst in the game. But I think that Shao definitely has the title for worst in the game. Like, there is not a character that is worse than Shao, in my humble opinion. I just think Shao is terrible. In comparison to every other character, like, he's not bad, but, you know, I feel like he's categorically the worst in the game. Skarlet between Scorpion and Kano, yes, I am not going to put Skarlet in this B tier. I do not think she's there. I think Shao is in a tier of his own. That's how bad he is compared to everybody else. Skarlet, I think, has something. You know, she has throw KBs on both sides. She has solid zoning with Blood Ball and Tentacle. Good standing 2. Good anti-air options with standing 2 and standing 1. Plus frames with 4-4. And, you know, at least forward 4 functions as more of a mid than forward 3 does with Shao. So I think, for that reason, she's a bit above him. You know, she's a tier above him. You know, I think that they can't be on the same page with that. Like, I don't think that's possible. But I'm going to put her in a tier above Shao because I believe that's the case. Jordan, Erron is too high. Move him lower. Erron Black is not top 10. Yeah, I'm going to play with you in a bit, Kate. Once I've done this tier list, I'm going to play with you and Hannah. If you're still on, I hope you are, because I'm going to play with you guys today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's not top 10, Leon. He's 11th. So, there you go. So, and yeah, back 2 is trash. Like, her Scarlet's crouching blows are trash. Absolute garbage. But forward 2 is decent. Tentacle's really good. Blood Ball's really good. Sweep's really good. Like, Skarlet in B. Yeah, do you think we have to make a C tier? Yeah, we might have to. Yeah, maybe we do. How's that looking? That could be a shout. But I was thinking of putting her... I think she's better than Raiden. I think she's a bit better than Jade. I would put her there if I wasn't making another tier. Like that. That's where I'd put her. What are you guys saying about that? No, I won't be playing Combat League after this, unfortunately. Today's just a tier list stream. But Erron Black over Noob and Kotal. Yes, Leon. Yeah, true. Actually, yeah. How's that? I know, KP, bro. I made a mistake. At least Josh just accepted it. I knew Leon would roast the hell out of me. But, hey, he's my best friend, so I'll allow it. What are we saying? You agree with that? Yeah. I think Scarlet's there. I do not think she's in the same tier as Shao. Like, Shao is, like, has his own tier because of, you know, issues that we've already been over. But yes, Jade is bottom 5, KP, so rejoice. But Baraka is also bottom 5. Doesn't mean he's bad. And then we have Sonya. Hopefully Dizzy's not here to see me put her in S+. I'm kidding. I'm not putting her there. But Sonya, over time, I will hold my hands up and say that I hated Sonya at the release of this game. I thought she was so annoying. Rejoice, she's been the entire lifespan of the game. I'm not talking about that. Character sucks. No, it's not just 52 card Leon. It's Barking Irons as well. I'm talking offline because Barking Irons actually has real mix. He actually works. I'm talking as an entire character. So I'm placing Erron there. That's just my Leon. You can feel free to disagree with me. Like, I'm not saying this is my word is law. Like, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. Like, this is just my opinion and my stance on how Erron is and plays. You know, from my experience. You know, I've been playing a lot of Erron recently, and I just generally feel his toolkit is so strong. So I'm putting him there. We got to use a bar to be safe. Okay, right. But what does Erron use bar for in 52 card pickup apart from Scud Shot? What was nerfed about Sonya? She got her health nerfed. Air control doesn't pop up anymore. And the damage scaling on back 1-4 ring was increased. Of course you disagree, Leon. You're a down player. Like, look where I put Jax. Like, I don't downplay my character. I know he's good. Oh, hello, Dizzy. There he is. Yes, I'm guessing that you, N7, and Leon are both Erron players. So your opinion clearly is clouded. You can't put your characters... You can't put your opinions on your characters aside to do a tier like where he is in the game. You're thinking, oh, I play Erron, I face this issue, so I'm going to base that and I'm going to base my placement of him in a tier list on the fact that I deal with this issue and I don't like it. That's why you're saying that Erron should be lower. I deal with issues as Jax. Jax gets bopped by some characters. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he's a bad character because he's not a bad character. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. It's just downplay. But at some point you'll realize you Erron downplays that Erron is a good character. I just don't know when that day will come. You'll know eventually. But I'm not going to get into that because Erron downplay is so annoying because they just love doing it. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so Sonya. You know, her rings, fantastic. One of the best projectiles in the game. Like, no contest. Like, it's fantastic. But I think that's about... And her damage is very strong, and her punish game is very strong. And I think in terms of matchup, she does very well. It's just... I think that her lack of a mid really hurts her, and the fact that she has lower health than everybody else really hurts her. And the fact that everyone else has just gotten better, where she went down. Like, at the start of the game, I would have argued that she was up here, but Dizzy made a good point today. And I was talking to him about this. He was like, people didn't know how to really fight Sonya at the beginning, so she was, of course, up here. But now the game has gone, the game has matured and progressed. And people have learned how to fight her better. And the fact that she doesn't have a mid in a game where mids are very important. Scar also mentions this a lot. He says that, you have people like Liu Kang and Jacqui with great mids that hit confirmable. And then you have Sonya with forward 4. No stagger potential. All the special moves after it aren't real or are extremely unsafe. Like, her mid game is terrible. Sonya is the hardest character to rate for me personally, either her or Frost. Sonya is very hard to rate because people, like, the general online audience will say, oh, Sonya's annoying, Sonya's top 10, Sonya's top 5. But she's not. She's not top 5. Like, Sonya is not as good as people say she is. And I will hold my hands up and say I did think she was top tier at first. But that's because I didn't know how to fight her. Now I fought Dizzy so much, who is an amazing Sonya player. I know how to fight her. So I know what to do now. And especially now she's got less health. She cannot be S+. There is no way. She's S. But I don't know quite where in S. But we'll go through it now. So she's better than Raiden. She's better than Skarlet. She's better than Jade. She's better than Baraka. She's better than Kano. She's better than Scorpion. She's better than Collector. She's better than Frost. Right. Is she better than Spawn? Exactly, Dame. People just hate dealing with zoning. I don't even think she's better than Spawn. I would place her there, Is she better than Spawn? Do you think? I say behind Katana. So you think she's better than Spawn and Devora? I think she's better than Devora. Maybe swap Spawn and Devora? Like that? What are we saying about that? I think Sonya's there. I think that's fair. Because if we look at what Sonya has, right? She has great zoning, right? But let's just put her against a player that literally is just so patient. Put her against Bullock. Right? Put her against a good player using Bullock. What does she do? Like, literally, what does she do? Put her against a good player that's playing Geras. Yes, that's a 5-5. But look at the health difference they have. She has less health. Plus, when Geras touches you, he melts you. Like, I don't know. Is it true you can fuzzy? You can fuzzy Sonya's back 1-2, back 1-4, yes. Good placement. Okay, Dizzy approves. Hello, Noob ascending. How we doing, son? So one has mids and better range and same... No, he does not have the same damage as Sonya. He doesn't. Sonya does that meatlessly. Spawn has to spend. Plus, doesn't have mids. His mid is back 1, and that's 13 frames. Like, that's not a traditional mid that you'd use. Forward 4 is also a low, and it's 12 frames, so I don't really agree with that. But, you know, it's all opinion-based. But personally, I'd put Sonya here. Because I feel everyone above her just plays MK11 better than she does. Like, she just doesn't have the tools necessary, I think, to play MK11 as well as these characters that are above her. But that's just my opinion. See what you guys are saying. What are some reasonable Sonya buffs? Okay, so I think the best Sonya buff they could do, she needs a mid. That's literally all she needs. So make back 2-3 gapless, so she can hit confirm it or something, like into ass whipping or something like that, or rings or something. I don't think Devore is worse than Spawn. Devore is worse than Spawn. Yeah, Devore is better than Spawn. Actually, I'd agree with that. She doesn't play 11 that well, actually. Yeah, she doesn't play 11 well. That's what I'm saying. Like, put her in Injustice 2 or something. Maybe. Because she's really good at zoning. But she doesn't play 11 as well as these characters up here. And her crushing blows are her crushing blows are actually very good, to be fair to her. Like, air control, energy ring, air energy ring. They're all good. Like, I will agree with that. Her crushing blows are good. And she has Oki off of her forward throw. Which is good. But she has 950 health, and she doesn't have a mid. You know? She gets mashed very easily. But yeah, like, she does really good damage. She has really good zoning. But pair that against someone who's really patient, is just going to duck all your rings and get the life lead and just lame you out. Like, what's she supposed to do? And yeah, the buff I would suggest would be back 2-3 gapless, or yeah, as Dizzy suggested, forward 4 grab should be plus on restand. But keep the frame rate the same, so keep it -3. But she just basically needs a hit confirmable safe mid check. Because it can't be the case that, you know, once she gets in, she just gets mashed to death. Like, that's no. Like, yeah, she's a zoner. But that doesn't mean that she should have 0 rushdown options. Like, look at Cetrion. That's why she's so good. She's a zoner with rushdown capabilities. You know? Like, I just think Sonya needs a bit of love. And I think if she does get that buff, she'll move to around here if she gets that buff. But for now, she will remain there. Forward 2 mid will also be good, yes. Air grab crushing blow is solid, yes. Katana is a Kahn now, right? Yes, she is. I mean, that's why I play her. She's a Kahn. Oh, plus she's sick as hell anyway. But I think for the most part, that's my tier list. Oh, true, yeah, she needs more health. The Khans have more health. Yeah, give Katana 2k health. But for the most part, I think that's done. I think that's our tier list finished. What are you guys saying about these placements? I think they're kind of fair, to be honest. I like this. The only thing I'm contemplating really is top 5. But apart from that, I think this is a very fair tier list. So if Katana is a Kahn, gave her 50 more HP. I mean, I don't know if that's the rule, but like, considering both the other Khans have increased health. I like this tier list a lot because I feel this is how I think of the game right now, to be honest. Do the online one now. Okay, right. Can you tweet this? Or wait, do I have to download this? If I press download, will this reset? Please don't reset. Okay, right. Download. Alright, we're good. Alright, cool. I downloaded it. Right, so that's my offline tier list. Tea and eggs bacon. Of course, Thoran. Of course, mate. Straight after this is done, brekkie time. Good list. But I have Devora top of A. Interesting. I think Buzz just has loads of potential. Why Jack's there? Okay. Do you want me? I'm gonna go onto the game actually and show you. Hold up. Where's my controller? Here it is. On my wire because it needs to charge. 1 second. Professional streamer, by the way. Okay. I will show you why Jack's is where he is. Because I feel like people give, like, I would be the first person to downplay Jax. Of course. Like, he's my main. Of course, like, I'd love to downplay my main, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you he's a bad character, because he's not. At least I don't think he is. Don't mind brief breakdown. I got you. Snipping tool 2. Okay, cool. Exactly, Swift. Like, we're not going to downplay Jax. Like, he's good. He just has flaws. Like, I like characters with flaws. The top tier tend to not have very many of them. That's why I'm, like, kind of skeptical about it. About how they're designed. But we will go into detail about why I think Jax is where he is. Right. Let me change the scene real quick, because I'm actually a decent streamer now, and I can do that. So we're going to hide monitor, lock it, hide it, and then unhide Elgato. There we are.
Jax. Kotal Kahn. Tournament.
I think it's built. Yeah. I literally said that, Swift. He's a comeback character. He's a momentum-based character, and I hate that so much. I wish he was more solid outside of that. Peep the variation name, by the way. Just saying. Anyway, so the reason I think that Jax is where he is, his placement is, where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's 12th best in the game. Right. Now, the reason I think Jax is so good, well, firstly, this. Fantastic mid. This is such a good buff. Like, this mid is fantastic. -4. Stagger potential. You know, it's so strong. You know, having a 9-frame mid in this game is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to use your tier list to downplay Frost. Looks good. His stagger game is fantastic. Don't look at the skin. The skin is trash. Forward 2, fantastic 12-frame mid, -4. Forward 2, 3, -4 from a 9-frame start. You know, his stagger game and his mid game is good. His strike throw is absolutely amazing. He has command grab for 1. You know, I have no sound, so I can't hear the prompts, but strike throw is fantastic. If you can learn to do like wave dash, command grab, if I can do it like like that. It's really strong, because again, and one thing as well, his movement. Like, it's fantastic. Like, his movement is absolutely amazing. Jax eats snacks by the tracks. That Kotal variation name, just Emperor. I mean, I didn't even change that. But yes, his movement is top tier. Forward 4 since the buff is fantastic. It always will combo into back forward 2 now, and it's -1. I mean, +1 on block. And very good on hit. You know, you can get a dash and command grab here too, which is pretty good. If I can actually do it. Why is it not coming up? There you go. You're the only one that put Kabal in his right place. Well, people seem to think he's downplayed. I mean, upplayed, but I think Kabal's really solid, especially spins. So yeah, so movement's top tier. Really good pokes. His down 1 is amazing. Really good range down 1. Plus it gives him heat, so it gives him resources. On the topic of his resources, one of the best projectiles in the entire game. This. Fantastic projectile this is. Can I turn on frames, of course. Projectile's fantastic. Movement's fantastic. Jump kick's absolutely amazing. You know, especially with the buffer change now, you get 23%. No risk. And obviously, if you have Fatal Blow, you can also do that. So, like, that's really, really strong. He's got a lot going for him there. You know, his jump kick's really, really strong. It obviously gives him plus frames. You can go for a down 1, go for a strike throw, go for forward 3, whatever. Plus frames in 1, 2, standing 1, forward 4. You know, great staggers. And then the best part about him, his crushing blows. Let's say we just give him some full heat for a second. 41% command grab. Unreactable overhead 2 does nothing but can win a game. Yeah. 7% overhead. 16 frame start. You're not reacting to that. No, it's not about so much overhead low mix, but you know, people tend to block low. You know, throw crushing blow. that costs no resources, by the way. You don't have to get an escape failed for this. Like, if you land one air-to-air, let's say Kotal jumps. Movement mode, jump forward. Look at how much heat I get from that. Let's say I get a typical conversion like this. This is 4 heat, this one. 4 heat. Oh, dash in. Oh. KB. For no resources. I just hit you. I anti-aired you once. And I have this. The strike throw is scary, you know? Anti-air for 31%. I mean, you can even do this. If I can land it. And then try to do command grab. And if you really want to spend the cash. 41% anti-air. Obviously you have that as well. Like, his crushing blows are absurd. And obviously this one too. Unbreakable. You can also combo into it as well. Like, for example, if you land a jump kick in the corner. We'll quickly do that, because I want to finish up here in a second. But, like, you can do this. Cash out. Like, he just has... His crushing blows are fantastic. Movement's fantastic. Need I even mention Fatal Blow? Best Fatal Blow in the game. Like, look how far that goes. 11 frame on start, active frames 4. It's ridiculous. Are there any setups for the back forward 2 crushing blow? No, there isn't. Back forward 2 crushing blow isn't really good. Like, you just do this on, like, the times I hit this the most is when I'm against an Erron who I read is gonna throw acid down, and I do this preemptively. Does this do more damage with heat? I forget. I barely. Yeah, it does. This does more damage with heat as well. Yeah, just a tad more. Yeah, his after Fatal Blow, he's +5, so it's pretty much strike throw for death. If you get thrown, 33%. If you get midded, 30%. You know, so for those reasons, the fact that he has such good movement, such good crushing blows, such good strike throw, and I think the main point I'm trying to make is that his strike throw is so strong in a game where strike throw is literally the point of the game. I feel like Jax is one of the best characters at that. Plus his stagger game is ridiculous. Even offline, I feel like Jax's stagger game still works because, you know, getting hit by this overhead, he's +19 in your face with a command grab. Why haven't I come out? There we go. I'm trash. With a command grab that kills you, does 35% with no heat, and a mid that will put you right back in the same situation. Or if against the ball, you're getting rested. You know? Hello, Dark Sleuth. I'm doing well, son. I'm glad you could stop by. Evo with Jax. I mean, of course. If I enter Evo online, I will be using Jax. Jax and Johnny, my boys. And Katana. But yeah, the reasons I think Jax is so good is because, especially, and as well, back from 2 is fantastic. Great moves, neutral move. Like, it goes really far. Like, around this range, do it, the middle hit, and it's safe on block. You know, you've got floor spot mind games in this. Jax is a very safe character. Like, he's not... like, you can be very safe with him in terms of, like, what you try and throw out. Because, you know, the overhead's going to be safe. This is 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 plus. This is plus. This is plus. Like, you've got a lot to work with. And my commands aren't working for some reason. I'll fix those. But yeah, I believe Jax is where he is because he plays MK11 very well, and you know, when he gets to Fatal Blow territory, it becomes his game, and I think that's a very, very, very strong dynamic. But yeah, that's the reason I think Jax is so good. Mainly just because his crushing blows are so good, and he just plays the game so much better than a lot of other characters. But does he need? You know, does he struggle? For sure, he does. Definitely struggles. But I will. He's not too safe because people say Jax is too safe. No, he has to take risks. But thank you for the follow, Honey Badger. Appreciate that. I'm gonna hide my Elgato. and put my monitor back on. Thank you for the follow, Mercury Arisen. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're back. So now we do the online section of this. There's only a few changes I'd make, and that would be is I'd put sub top 3. I'd put Erron up here somewhere. I'd definitely put Erron around here. But yeah, the online one doesn't really change much. I'd just put sub and Erron and S+. Maybe like that. That's where I'd place people in the online tier list. But yeah. Apart from that, I think that's a good tier list, guys. I don't know about you, I feel like that's pretty good. I'm going to tweet it out, so leave your points and arguments and suggestions in the comments to my tweet. That would be very much appreciated. How is sub worse than Lou online? Sub worse than Lou. I mean, Lou's good online anyway. Like, he gets better online because of staggers and stuff. I'd put it like that. That's just my opinion. You can't even jail 1-2. Yes, you can jail 1-2. What are you talking about? When you say you can't, that's actually physically not true, because you can. Good list, thank you. But yeah, that's my list. That'll be my online list. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. We've had really good support on this stream, so I really appreciate that. I'm glad you guys wanted to tune in and look at my tier list, because I've been wanting to do one for a very long time. The question is, who do we host? I'm thinking we host Zesquil. Try and surprise him. Try with Erron's down 1. I can jail it. His down 1 very well, actually. This is going to go on YouTube. Don't worry. I'll do it. I'm thinking of hosting Zesquil. Yeah, I'm thinking of surprising the boy. I'm going to host Zesquil. Because I love Zesquil. He's the boy. So I'm going to host Zesquil. This list was a masterclass. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I put a lot of time and effort into it. I didn't want to give you guys like a half-assed list. I wanted to give you one that truly represented how I felt about the game, and this is how I feel about MK11. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I really appreciate your support today. I'm gonna host Zesquil. Do me a favor, when you get in there, call him a Behm, B-E-H-M. He will love it. See you later, Forces, mate. Thanks for stopping by. No worries, guys. It's my pleasure to do the list for you all today. I just wanted to do one because loads of people have been doing one, and I've not done one in so long, so I wanted to do one for you. What's his name? Zesquil. Right. Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you lovely people. Well, actually, not tomorrow. Later on today, if I do stream. But don't try me, pros and cons, you Ben. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Stay safe and have a great day. Peace.